I said I need it. This Draco undefeated. Hit your block and then I'm bleeding. Go long. These bullets, he receive it. I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone, make her eat it. Once I see her, I give her that dope dick just like it's eating. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on cheaters. Look at them people, you know what it is. Go put that dope before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this bitch and I'm striking, I'm throwing my heater. Whole lot of money instead, it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a Peter. Dope boy, I'm straight out the knife, I came up selling hard. Hell, run. I'm straight from the knife, I went bought me a dime. I dropped out the poacher and bought me a gun. We bought in the jet, cause my dog got a warrant. But don't give a fuck, bring a stick where we going. I moved up out that molly, I cover my guns. This got an eel on my aim on point. Shooting that Glock, give me pain in my joints. We shoot a 50 round drum, honey bun. I want 2,000, I want both of their tongues. I know how to handle they books, I'm a damage. These niggas can't run, we gon' kill everyone. You know where I'm from, give a fuck how you come. Got a stick in the car and it sound like a bomb. I came in the bit with $1 million worth of cash. Like Bandicoot, we bout to crash. No remorse, I put 5 to your dad. Off the porch, bought a Porsche and I drag. Out the billing, them young niggas slide. Put up 30, now you do the math. If you sick on my son, I won't hide. Bullets rain, we give him a bath. I said I need it. This Draco undefeated. Hit your block and then I'm bleeding. Go long. These bullets, he receive it. I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone, make her eat it. Once I see her, I give her that dope dick just like it's eating. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on cheaters. Look at them people, you know what it is. Go put that dope before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this bitch and I'm striking, I'm throwing my heater. Whole lot of money instead, it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a beater.
From the back, know the bang, we making it happen. I like a bitch bougie, but keep me in ratchet.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Cartier straight out the plastic. Diamonds in all of my glasses.
I'm fucking more bitches than magic.
Straight out the basket. They say them young niggas have
The
it.
money too old, it's growing mad, it's nasty.
Finger fucking with the mag.
I'm thinking they forgot the way we pay. We been giving too many niggas these passes.
Too many. Fuck it, drop it back and cash it. Fuck it. Who gonna press on the fastest? Who? Extend them barrel elastic. New attachment, shit get tactic. Technical.
They stole the flow,
Go.
then they tryna run off with the
My
fashion.
neck got freezing. Just give us the reason. Make this smoke look easy. Cut blue hundreds with the stones is bleeding. What's your issue? If you got a trigger, just squeeze it. Squeeze it. On block outside the street.
Ain't no peace treated. These stones around my Jesus, they ain't treated. They got me heated. Don't play with the game, they know that we be undefeated. I get the squeezing, When we talking beef, they say that they vegan. Trippin' no reason. We cover more ice and talking the
I
freezer.
said I need it. This Draco undefeated. Hit your block and then I'm bleeding. Go long. These bullets, he receive it. I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone, make her eat it. Once I see her, I give her that dope dick just like it's eating. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on cheaters. Look at them people, you know what it is. Go put that dope before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this bitch and I'm striking, I'm throwing my heater. Whole lot of money instead, it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a beater.
Let me get a year. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Chloe is not leaving me alone. Chat, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I guess good evening. Good evening. 3 p.m., baby. Chat, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Always in my way. Hope you guys are all doing great. Hope you guys are all happy, healthy, humble, doing what you want to do, being who you want to be, chat. Today has been actually an amazing day. The vibes have just been great. Nothing exciting really happened, but it's just been a happy, healthy, great day. Happy, humble, healthy, great fucking day. Okay, hair's wet, got out of the shower not that long ago. Deal with it. 3 p.m., like I said, you know what I mean? I'll be trying to stream at 3 p.m. instead of earlier. I announced that a long time ago. So here we are, 3 p.m. It's Thursday. It is Reactions Day, baby. We are going to have a great day today. Lots and lots and lots of reactions to get into. Before we get into that, though, we will be doing our Wordle and hopefully continue our streak, which is never very much because it tends to get up to like 2 or 3, and then it just goes right back down because they be coming up with words that we don't even know. Dude, Chloe is literally just staring at me. Literally just staring at me. All right, move. Move. I'm being griefed, man. Things are great, chat. I worked out. I got videos edited, post in the social media post uploaded. New video coming out tomorrow. You guys know the schedule. You guys know how it be. We uploaded the Your Rage drama video yesterday. Feel free to check that out if you guys have not already. VOD's channel. Everything's going smooth, chat. Oh, if you guys missed yesterday, we also picked up a bunch of games. We bought 10 games yesterday to add into our new game list. We still have a bunch of other games to play. The schedule is looking juicy, chat. I don't want to leak too much, but we have a lot of fun happening in the next 2 weeks. Lots of Mario, lots of reacts, another story game. Pretty fun day on Saturday. And just Omega Giga epic vibes. Okay, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and VOD watchers, anything like that, supporters, YouTubers, YouTube viewers, everybody. I love you guys. Now, without further ado, let's not act like we like to stall here. Let's get into our Wordle of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Wordle of the day. Shall we? Shall we? Okay. Audio, been a great word. Audio is our starting word. Great word. It usually helps us every time. And we got the first letter right. We love to see it. Let's go with what else would have a D? Wait, AD. That starts with an A. That starts with an A. Hold on, chat. I need to do something real quick. Chat, we have to incorporate emo only mode. I'm sorry. I can't have help from you guys. Okay? I can't have help from you guys. I love you guys to death, but what is Chloe doing? Chloe, what are you doing? She's fine. All right. For Wordle, I gotta go emo only, guys. I just, you guys know me. I hate having help. You guys can't resist not helping, so it's a win-win situation. Emo only for this Wordle. What else do we do here? I actually can't think of another word that is A and a D. That, like, I can't think of a 5-letter word. Abundant. Nope, that's not how you spell. Nope. Oh my God, I actually can't come up with another word that's an A and a D. I actually cannot come up with another word. Oh my Lord. No. A band. A bund. I wonder if it's AD or if it ends in a D. Or why can't I think of another word? That's actually insane. Excuse me. Applaud. Say that's not enough though. Dude, I can't. This is actually the most stumped I've been. 80 ACDC. Adapt. Fuck. Okay. So we know it has to be in one of the last two. A bund. Is that a word? A tundra. A ma. I'm over, dude. I actually can't. This is the hardest hardest combination I've ever come up with in my life. I actually can't come up with 5-letter words that start with A and have a D in it. Absurd. Absurd. I need to find one that like ends in a D or almost. Bro. Allude? That's not how you spell it? How do you spell allude? What's that? I don't know how to spell that word. A ood. What if it's something ood? You know, what if it's like a sued, a surd, a sued, us, a gird, a gar, a god. Load. A road. What? A toad. This is actually impossible. I'm thinking so hard. What? If it's some easy word, I'm actually going to lose my mind. What would have allude, a booed, could be something in DE. I was trying to come up with another word that would end in DE to see if I'm right. But like if we do a throwaway word, it has to be something we're like somewhat confident with. Adjured. Jerd. Allured. Alley-oop. Azurd. I don't even know, dude. Okay, we had to do that just to see where the D in now we know there's an E. We just had to do that. Okay, so we know the D is on the end, and there is an E. I think it's ED. A sued. A cooed. A booed. No, there's no U though, so it can't be. It can't be U. Okay, we know it ends in a D though. Allude. A god. A lord. A wad. There's no U. Stop typing U. There's no U. Ab. A. What if it's E? What if it's E? What if it's A? No, ale. Abel. Abeld. Yo, what's good, Sprendu? What's good, Sprendu? Welcome in. Sorry, I gotta go emo only mode now for Wordle. I gotta go emo only now for Wordle, but give me a sec here. Just cause I don't want help. I don't want help. So, when I'm done with Wordle, we'll go back to regular chats. I hope your day is good though. Give me one sec here. Okay, we have 3 more attempts. I feel like S is in here, but I don't know. I could do one more throwaway word to find the E and the D. Like if I could come up with a word that had those, I could potentially do that. I'm trying to come up with a word that would have the E and the D in the spot that I want them to. W spread, dude. W watch streak. I actually don't have a word. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god. This is hurting my brain. It's going to be some random, I know, it's going to be some weird word, dude. It's going to be some weird word. I need a throwaway word. I need to find a throwaway word that can solve what I want. Salute. Gird. I just need any word that can fill these 2 spots. Leaned? Okay, come on. Lured? Okay. So the E is not here. We can't do another throwaway word. That didn't really help us. It just told us the E is going to be in either one of these two spots. Belay. 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 Why am I saying B? Ali. Allude. There's no U. Assert. Oh my God. Averred. There's no R. Dude, what is this word? I don't even know. I'm like coming up with letter combos that aren't even like real. There's no R. Ajid. Oh my God. This might actually be the hardest one. This might actually be the hardest one. A Fed. Howland. Imagine. Wow, this is actually the hardest one. Actually the hardest one. I don't know. I'm actually at a loss for words right now. I'm insane. I'm insane. Oh my Lord. I'm dying. Let's go. I wanted to give up, dude. I actually wanted to give up. There's no way. W Sprindu. Let's go, dude. That one had me so stumped, bro. That one had me so stumped. It was so easy, bro. You're lying, dude. You're lying. I don't use amend. That's not in my daily vocabulary. It was impossible, man. It was ahead or amend. Okay. All right, chat. Reaction time. Lots of videos to get into today. Let's go ahead and get it. First and foremost, Minecraft new video. Low key 2 days ago, so a bit behind, but let's get to it.
In this video, we'll do a deep dive of our upcoming game drop. We're gonna talk straw beds, and we're also gonna show you a never seen
We're gonna talk straw beds.
before feature that's gonna change Steve's life forever.
All right, let's talk Dappled Forest.
Dappled Forest.
So, the newest biome addition to Minecraft, the Dappled Forest. I love it. It's not a lush forest, it's not a scary forest, it's this wanderlust kind of place where it's brimming with adventure, this new forest.
Yeah, I think the Dappled Forest is really unique. I think we managed to get a really nice height of the tree, being able to ride your mount through the forests without bumping into leaves everywhere. Yes, very nice.
And what better way to keep exploring this new Dappled Forest than the new
Straw bed.
So a new bed, bro. Interesting. A new
So we know that
bed.
players really like exploring all the biomes, and especially the new Dappled Forest, yes. But the thing that stops them, it's nighttime.
Yeah, and this is the problem that we aim to solve with the straw bed, allowing players to skip the night without having to set their spawn point.
Huh?
To skip the night without having to.
Oh, it doesn't change their spawn point. That is so compy. Wait, that's actually huge. Yeah, because that always sucked because, like, you didn't want to sleep because, like, your spawn point would be reset, right? That's huge. Okay, that's compy.
You will no longer.
I wonder what creatures and stuff are going to be in here.
Down? Did I set my spawn point here? That's not my base. So we kind of want the players to get out of their comfort zone
and continue their adventure.
Yes. Compared to the regular bed, the straw bed works slightly different. When you wake up after night, it breaks.
It breaks. GG. I mean, that's not bad though. It's probably not a horrible craft.
So the inspiration for the straw bed was trying to make things look really early game, and some of the earliest things that players craft is bread with wheat.
So it gives a sort of a familiar feeling because people have seen hay before.
What is the recipe for the straw?
Let's see. Hold on. I wonder if they'll be used as, like, if they'll blow up in the nether and stuff.
3 hay bales in a row.
We'll see though. I'm sure they'll talk about it.
Ooh,
oh, wait, that's not bad at all.
I think the community will appreciate the straw bed because it encourages exploration and you're not as punished for leaving your base. But I also think we're going to see a lot of interesting building using the straw beds.
The straw bed really gives the players the opportunity and
Sprendu. The point is to watch the video, not have you, like, leak what's happening. It's why we're watching the video.
Freedom of going out to explore and also being able to skip the nights.
And discover the Dappled Forest.
One of the new additions to the Dappled Forest, the shelf mushroom that grows inside of trees, introduces both new gameplay and avenues for building.
The shelf mushroom is primarily decorative, but I could see people using it for parkour and other like mini games and stuff.
Yeah,
W
it
mushroom?
has a slight bounce to it as well, and yeah, you can also use it for the stews now.
Okay.
I love the new
popular wood
set. This warm gray color is such a nice complement to the
I do like
stone
that
families that we have, and pale oak as well.
A lot of people have compared the poplar wood set with pale oak. First off, how dare they? The poplar wood set is obviously gray. Pale oak is obviously white.
You tell them.
You said something about the trapdoor.
Yeah, it's described as a toilet seat with a hole in it.
I've heard what the trapdoor looks like, but I don't agree.
I didn't think that it looked like a toilet when I was developing it, but now that people point it out, yeah, it is a little toilet-like.
So
I mean, I don't really
see
see
a
it.
mystery in the Dappled Forest, didn't we?
Yes, players who explore the Dappled Forest will maybe come across a mysterious abandoned campsite.
So when you stumble upon an abandoned camp, what do you
okay.
find? Well, you of course have the tent, and you have this put-out campfire and a campsite with some loot, and sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll even find a buried treasure with some better loot in it.
The abandoned camp can be found in lots of different biomes, not just the Dappled Forest.
We've seen them before.
Who built it?
Right?
Who knows?
Or no, they new ones.
It'll be a
Are they like the other
forever.
ones? Are those new? Those might be new. Are those new? See, this is a question for chat. Are those new? They're new? Okay.
We knew that we were making tents for the abandoned camps. then we knew that, like, oh, we're adding wool stairs and wool slabs to this game drop. So
Whoa! Wool stairs, wool
stairs and
slabs?
wool slabs. I love how that came to be in this game drop.
This is one of the most requested features from the players.
Yeah, I think
I'll
it's
take
what
it.
got the loudest cheer at TwitchCon.
I won't be shy.
Yup.
I think wool stairs and wool slabs is a game changer for building
Game
in
changer.
Minecraft. Just the sheer amount of colors
Actually a game changer, like deadass.
and the new shapes that it provides. I understand why players have been asking for this for a long time.
And now, after 17 long years of squatting against hard stairs, you'll finally be able to sit down and have a rest.
We give you the cushion.
Oh! Oh! What? What? People were talking about it in our Discord yesterday a bit, but I didn't know it was like real. W cushion, bro. Java modded players laughing because they've been able to sit down for, you know, over a decade with mods.
For the last 17
They're
years,
just like,
Minecraft
yeah, we've been
players
had
have been
this.
solving the whole sitting down situation by being creative with boats and minecarts and other things. But now there's finally this straightforward way of just putting down a cushion and sitting down.
Cushion is a
Okay.
new feature that actually allows our players to sit, and it comes in 16 different colors, and you can place it on
Wow.
all kinds of different blocks.
Started from the bottom, now we
inspiration
here.
behind the cushion in game is real world cushions, like this cute one we have here, where there's a cute little button in the middle.
To craft it, you use the 16 new different wool slabs.
Well, that's slabs. It's stairs, isn't it?
No, it's slabs.
It's slabs. Oh,
Slabs to make the cushion.
oh no.
I
You
think
can put
the
it on
cushion opens
blocks?
up
That's
so
fire.
many new possibilities for building that I won't even try to guess what the players are going to end up doing with them. With this game drops, players can expect adventures in the great outdoors, build using new blocks like the wool stairs and slabs, and of course, above all else, being able to properly sit down in Minecraft for the first time in 17 years.
That is actually insane. First time in 17 years being able to do that. Like, that is literally just insane. Wow. Hey, W Minecraft update. W Minecraft update. This could be one of the best updates we've had in a very, very, very long time. This could be one of the greatest updates we've had in a very, very long time. W Minecraft. Boom. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. There's technically 2 videos, but we're going to skip the short one because Reckless Ben uploaded last night. So we're going to skip the short one. Let me click on this. Luke in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a month since we've heard a lot from the Bricks and Minifigs / Reckless Ben situation. We are here today. Reckless Ben uploaded a new video 19 hours ago. I wasn't live when he uploaded it, so I wasn't able to react to it last night. We're here today. They tried to throw me in jail before this documentary came out by Reckless Ben. Let's get right into it.
I'm about to go to court.
Welcome in, Luke. Welcome in, Luke. Hope your day's well before we jump into this video. Hope your day's going well. This one's a long one, chat, but we're here. This is what we want to hear. We have a lot of good videos today. A lot of good videos today. IBG, love to hear it. Let's go.
I'm about to go to court, and I don't even know what I did wrong. Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs is making up tons of lies about me to the police to try to get me thrown in jail so I can't release my documentary about them. But the crazy part is I'm not even allowed to know what they're saying I did. Legally, I'm not allowed to film inside court, so I formally requested the audio, but since there was no visual, I hired an animator to animate over it.
Nice.
Right now, I kind of don't even know what I'm being charged for because all of the body cam footage has been redacted, and they say it's to protect the victims. However, he's I think there are some redactions that maybe don't make sense and that weren't to protect the victims, and there's some things being said about me that are redacted I don't know about.
I do have some concern in this case with the defendant representing himself.
I forgot about that. Ooh, I forgot about that. He is defending himself right now, and that is brutal. That is the worst thing you can do in court.
The allegations here relate to the fact that the defendant, he's a person he's a YouTuber, who creates videos, publishes them online, and has been, if this defendant were to represent himself and we were to provide body cams and discovery, we would be now providing additional information and fodder for this defendant to create videos from which he could profit by placing them on YouTube at the expense of our victim. I have serious concerns for that.
So their claim is we've redacted all the information and won't tell you what's happening because we think that Ben is going to make a YouTube video out of it. And they have serious concerns. All right.
Yeah, the state of Utah is claiming that if they tell me what I'm being accused of, then I'll use it for content on my YouTube channel. And they can't have that. They're arguing to the judge that the best thing to do...
Okay, I do have to kind of say, in like a funny manner, like he's kind of doing that very thing right now. But, hey, we love to see it. But he is using them for content as we speak. They already silenced him? Not anymore, bro. This is him being unsilenced.
Is to not let me know what's being said about me, which is very strange, but that's their argument. And just in case you haven't been following along with this whole Lego story, this is all happening because I stepped in to help a family who got their Lego collection stolen from a company called Bricks and Minifigs.
Yup.
And for the last couple months, this company's been doing whatever they can to get me arrested so they can keep all the Legos for themselves. And this isn't even just me speculating. One of their own employees literally told us what their plan was.
I got a call from my boss and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we get them arrested?
But eventually,
I wonder
Bricks and Minifigs found out that
I wonder if Bricks and Minifigs tried to like do anything against her. I don't think they could, but I wondered if they at least were like, what can we do? What can we do? Can we sue her?
I'm not just some
Probably
random
not,
kid.
though.
I'm actually a YouTuber making a documentary on the entire
They definitely
scandal.
did, yeah.
I don't want to be on YouTube.
Yeah, this is when things really started getting
Well,
crazy.
you're on YouTube, bud.
Bricks and Minifigs went into
Say hi to the
ultimate
camera.
defense mode and was going to do whatever it takes to prevent this documentary from coming out. First, the police got a call saying I had heroin on me.
This officer is going to conduct the search of your person because there are substances in the vehicle.
And obviously, they found nothing. But then they got a call saying that I was the one that stole the Legos. And I got swatted by the entire police department.
W recap.
And we all got arrested.
We've seen
But
this.
Right when I got out of jail, I got a warrant for my arrest for some mystery crime that I committed.
It seems like this guy might live in LA or his last known address is in LA.
Yeah, the police showed up to my house all the way in Los Angeles to arrest me without bail.
He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest.
But the police couldn't arrest me.
And you're where he actually is?
No idea.
Okay.
I was somewhere very far away. But anyways, back to court.
Love it.
The judge is looking at signing a protective order to protect Josh and all of his statements about me. If this protective order gets signed, then I'll never be able to find out what he's claiming I did.
I got bad news. I don't think we have any more budget for animation, dude.
Oh,
What?
shoot. Oh, so how do we animate this next court scene? I guess if we have to not pay the lawyers, then I guess the animation's more important, right?
Yeah, we decided maybe the lawyers are actually more important. So
Imagine.
Yeah, we
Imagine they just don't get paid.
ran out of animation budget. Sorry, guys.
The court's inclined to sign this pretrial protective order unless you have an objection to it, Mr. Schneider, and the objection to such an order.
Yes, I think there's a bunch of misunderstandings in this case, and so this person doesn't want to get exposed, so he's making up a lot of lies about me to order to like get me arrested before he gets exposed. So that's what this whole thing's about.
I can't lie. His point, he just repeated the same thing he already said. And the fact that Ben is representing himself, I don't think this specific court hearing is going to go anywhere.
However,
For
before
him.
I was allowed to show any of the overwhelming evidence I have to support my claims, the judge didn't care about the evidence and signed the protective order anyways.
Mr. Schneider, the court's going to sign this order and serve it upon you.
So the court has made it clear.
Wow.
They do not want to look at the evidence and they want to protect Josh and Brandon for some reason. And now I have to somehow fight a court case against all of these mystery crimes against me that I have no clue what they're even saying I did. So this whole mess is happening in American Fork, Utah. But I'm also being charged with another case in Provo, Utah. This is where corporate
What?
Bricks and Minifigs is, which is why I'm also being charged here. And this police department has surprisingly actually followed the law when it comes to discovery, and they sent me all the raw body cam footage of what I'm being charged for. Let's start at the beginning, the moment I first met the CEO. The reason I'm talking to him right now is because before exposing this company for the grand theft they committed, I thought it was in good faith to give them an opportunity to do the right thing first before I make a documentary about this.
You had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Never happened.
But the CEO did not want to take the opportunity to do the right thing and instead instantly called the cops on us.
Hi there, I'm calling to report a crime.
They themselves say, hey, you guys stole this product from this person. If you don't give it back, I'm going to burn the place down.
What? What? Is this a 4-year-old on the phone right now? Like, there's no way this is Big Brandon, the big man himself. Or wait, no, Brandon. Is it? No, Josh. I don't fucking care who. Burn the place down? Like, dude, he literally has footage. There's literally footage of the conversation. He did not say that.
We're going to burn the place down, or I'll kill you. It's Ben Snyder who's been the one engaged in this behavior.
So we're lying. We are lying to the police about a false crime. This is insane.
You can see in the police report that the crime he wanted to get us charged for is called extortion, which basically means we're threatening him into paying us, which is very illegal. However, obviously he's just making all of this up. The reality is, I just thought it was a nice gesture to give him the opportunity.
Dude, what is Chloe doing, bro? God damn. Chill. Move. Sounds like a fucking earthquake behind me, bro. Like, I don't know what she's doing.
To do the right thing first.
If you guys do have our Legos, we just kind of want them back, you know?
But if there's one thing I've learned from this entire experience, it's that whoever ends up doing the morally right thing just ends up getting screwed over. So now it's time to play the way Bricks and Minifigs is playing and use their own strategy against them. Right now, their strategy is to get me arrested before I get them arrested. So now I'm gonna Uno reverse this and get Eamon, the CEO, arrested before he gets me arrested. But if I'm going to be the reason that someone's going to jail, I should probably make sure that they definitely deserve this. So I'm going to give them one more chance to try to do the right thing first. But instead of doing the right thing and attempting to work this out, Eamon just hid in his little office.
Went on a couple podcasts.
He called the police on me.
Really? But they told us that they were.
I know. Normally I wouldn't want to get someone arrested.
He said, I know.
Every opportunity to talk to us, so.
Yo, what's good, Garcia? Hello. We're doing our reacts today. Big reacts. How's your day going? Big reacts today. How are you? Good. I'm doing good, Garcia. We're watching Reckless Ben right now. We're catching up on the Bricks and Minifigs situation.
At this point, he's just arresting himself. However, the only difference between my strategy and Bricks and Minifigs' strategy is I don't have to lie to the police. Eamon McNeff actually committed a crime. I have tons of crimes on camera that Eamon McNeff has committed. Let's start at the beginning with crime number 1.
So what's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No. So who's
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened.
Eamon was first trying to claim that he's never even heard of Brian Mansell, and this guy definitely never had any Legos.
It looks like there's a lot of recap in this video, so some parts we've already seen. If you guys have obviously been keeping up with the situation and the past like 3 videos on this. So I don't have much to say about this right here because this is just a recap.
In a bricks and minifigs
We already know all this.
We showed him all of the social media posts his own company made. It was very obvious that we just caught him in a lie. So the CEO decided to change his story, and now the story is the Legos used to be in the store, but the previous owner, Crystal, she stole all the Legos right before they took over the store.
We don't have the Lego. Crystal sold the Lego.
The only problem is their security camera footage of the previous owner getting kicked out.
These are ones that haven't.
That shit was crazy too.
This percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
Corporate just said that they're going to be the ones to take over the consignment deal with all the Legos that are still in the store. And as extra proof that these Lego sets were still in the store, the owner went into the back and started taking pictures of everything that you can verify in the metadata with the timestamps that match the exact moment she's getting kicked out. And then you can see her leave the store with nothing in her hands, proving that the sets were still in the store and the CEO is lying to us right now. But that's only one side of the story. I also thought it was fair to hear his side.
She sent a bunch of pictures of the Legos still in the back, and you can see in the security camera footage, corporate comes and throws her out.
Great. I understand what you're talking about, but you have a misunderstanding of what has occurred, and you're taking one person's word over another person's word. You go after the party that's responsible, and you don't want to because that's not easy. You have accepted a narrative that is not real.
I'm gonna keep my arms crossed like this guy.
Pursue that narrative because it's easy and it gives you views and it gives you all sorts of clout and does all sorts of things out.
With this fucking Eggman ass mustache, dude. Look at this shit. Or Egghead, whatever the fuck.
What trying to explain to me is we shouldn't be looking at the evidence. Instead, I should just be taking his word for it because he said so.
Crystal Law was a former franchisee of Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah.
She took Mr. Mansell's Lego, sold it, didn't pay him, she has his money.
But
she sold his Lego, she has his money.
To make it easier for you guys to understand the CEO's argument, we're going to demonstrate his argument with a little skit.
Oh, that wasn't a backflip. No. Oh, are you sure? You have a misunderstanding of what happened.
Yes. This is the exact argument the CEO is trying to make. Something we just saw.
Editing
in the
is
video,
great, bro.
The CEO is saying never happened, which would mean the CEO's lying. And most people would agree.
Megamind? Ah, I see. That's who it was.
That lying is morally wrong. However, if you lie about a crime, the way Eamon's lying to me right now, then that's not just morally wrong anymore. That crosses into new territory called illegal. The specific crime is called obstruction.
Yup.
If someone commits this crime, they can get arrested.
I wonder if he's gonna get arrested, bro.
We're at the police station, and we're going to charge him with a criminal crime, obstructing of evidence of a $200,000 theft. And good news for us, we found out last week that all of the police in Utah take obstruction very seriously here. The police arrested my friend Sheldon for obstruction just for locking his phone.
Right now you're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay, put your hands behind your back. I
That's
was just
dude.
locking my phone.
You're under arrest for obstruction of evidence right now.
The crazy part is, the police didn't even have a warrant, so Sheldon locking his phone was 100% legal. But the police arrested him anyways because that's literally how serious the police take obstruction crimes here. They do not mess around when it comes to obstruction. So
Symbio. How are you, buddy? How's your day going? We're doing a little bit of reactions. Catching up on the bricks and minifigs, bro. How's your day going? How are you? How are you? I'm doing good. Big vibing. Great day today. Great day today. Good vibes. Let's get to it.
now, just imagine how angry the police are going to be when I go into the police station and tell them that
Dude, the recording though.
Someone is actually, for real this time, committing an obstruction crime. And this obstruction crime is on a much bigger scale.
If they see him recording in there, they're probably not going to take it serious.
Later, the police called me saying that they were going to do a police investigation on this.
Hey, Benjamin, this is Officer Halpern from Provo Police.
I told the detective the entire situation.
He was saying that this family's Lego sets were never even in the store, like all of this stuff, and it's all documented. I have video of all of him saying this. I think he's like falsifying evidence, and I think that's obstruction.
And now that we stole Bricks and Minifigs' strategy, I think the plan is finally gonna work.
W watch streak, still trying to platinum COD World War II. Yeah, GG, bro. You're putting yourself through the gutters. GG.
Looks like the CEO is going down.
I mean, I submitted the videos of Eamon saying we're gonna burn down the building and shoot him.
They themselves say, hey, you guys stole this product from this person. If you don't give it back, I'm going to burn the place down. Or we're going to burn the place down. Or I'll kill you.
Hopefully he also submitted the footage of him talking to him. I'm sure he did.
And then I submitted all the raw footage of the entire conversation I had with him, proving to the police that we never even said anything close to this.
Yo, Radical with the follow. Thank you. Thank you. How are you? I hit gold 4 in Siege. Big W, Sprendu. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't torture myself. Yeah, that sounds like hell. But hey, if you want to do it, bro. Big W's, Radical. How's your day going? How's your day going, Radical? We out here doing a little bit of reactions. We do reactions on Tuesdays and Thursdays. How are you doing, Brody? Or Brody Gal, whomever. Let me know how your day is going. Let me know, let me know, let me know what's good. Gray in the building. Gray, let's not be annoying when new people are here. Going good. What about you? I'm doing really good, Brody. I'm doing really, really good today. Vibes have been really, really good. Got my day going off in the morning. And then we're here today doing some reacts, man. Doing some reacts. We do a lot around here, Brody. We do a lot around here, Brody. Right now we're watching a new video from Reckless Ben on the Bricks and Minifigs situation. So we're catching up on that right now. Catching up on that right now. We got a bunch of videos lined up for today and then maybe play games later today, but probably not because it's a reaction day.
Raw footage verifies that everything I told the police is true.
This is good. So this is going to show us if the police department is corrupt or not, because he filed a charge against you. He went to the police station and said, hey, this is happening to me. Here's what happened. Here's video evidence, unedited, right? There's no way they could go, oh, yeah, there's nothing going on here. No way.
Everything Eamon told the police is a lie. On top of that, I even got access to the complete case Eamon made against me, and he doesn't have a single piece of evidence to support any of his claims. Which I guess makes sense. Like, how can you support evidence if you're just making everything up? Like, of course you can't submit anything.
The evidence folder, if this is a real screenshot, the evidence folder is literally just the conversation of him calling the cops. We already know they're corrupt. We do know they're corrupt. Corruption is only bad. Corruption is only bad when we're not involved. What? Everything isn't bad. You guys are off the rocker today, bro. I don't know what some of you are typing, genuinely. You're confusing me.
Police have to decide what case to pursue. They're obviously going to pursue this case because it has like a ton of evidence. And then they're going to throw out Eamon's case. It has no evidence at all.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Hello, my name is Ben Schneider. A couple months ago, I made a case, and you were the officer that was helping me create it. I submitted a bunch of evidence through a link you sent me, and this was a couple months ago, and I haven't heard anything back. And so I'm just calling to see if I can get some type of update on how the case is going. It's about the CEO, Eamon McNeff of Bricks and Minifigs, in an obstruction case. And so if you could give me a call back at your earliest convenience, that'd be awesome.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed.
Bro, this is insane.
Yeah, literally no matter what I tried, I could not get a hold of this police officer. So I'm traveling all the way back to Utah to go back to the Provo police station in person to see how the police investigation against Ammon is going. And I just so happened to get a hold of the police schedule and arrived at the exact time this officer was supposed to arrive. But before
that is so fucked. How did he get the schedule?
I could speak to this officer, one of the other police officers called into the front desk and asked to talk to me.
I'm not seeing him on duty right now.
Really? They said he was going to be here today at 3 o'clock.
There's always the chance that they might have called out sick or something.
Is there any way that you can like check if he's here, or?
Does he has to speak to the specific officer? That seems crazy. I feel like you could talk to somebody else. There's no way.
Scheduled to be here, like I said, they might have called out sick or something.
Are you able to look and see how the case is going? All I really want is kind of just an update on the case.
Dude, I hate this so much.
That's not something that I can tell you over the phone.
Okay, you can't even just tell me like how it's going, like if he's still looking into it, or?
No, I can't. That's not something I can do.
Okay, well, thank you.
So basically, I came all the way out here to
You need a
find
lawyer,
0
bro.
Answers. But
you need a lawyer, Ben.
Eventually, I did find an answer. They sent it to me in the mail, and looks like I was right. The police only had time to take on one of our cases, and it was Ammon's, not mine. Yes, the case that had an overwhelming amount of evidence. They thought that case was garbage, and they took on the case that has 0 evidence at all. In the police body cam footage,
dude, the amount of corruption in the state of Utah is actually just absurd.
after the police
like
watched
it's
my full
actually just like
conversation,
mind
proving that I
blowing.
didn't threaten to burn the place down or literally anything. They even admitted to Eamon that there was no credibility with his entire case against me.
We agreed that there really was no extortion code that would fit your situation. However, you know, at the end of the day, we do want to help you guys so you're not having to deal with this fool and all of his issues.
Yo, the department sounds so annoyed to be dealing with Ben. Like, what the fuck is happening? Yo, Utah, get your shit together. This is absurd. She's like annoyed to tell him that his like, I don't understand how this is even possible. Everyone in this building should be in jail. There should be a case for this entire police department, bro. This is actually insane.
We did find that there was another code that fit, and it's called aggravated commercial obstruction.
The police just told Eamon that even though there's absolutely nothing to his claim against me, if they work together, maybe they can fabricate some type of charge against me.
However, the tricky thing is that we have to prove that this individual either entered or remains unlawfully on the premise. When he came to the property, did you have to ask him more than once to leave?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, we're not leaving until we get it. And he's like, no. Like,
So Eamon's telling the police that even though they continuously told us to leave, we didn't leave. But if we go back and look at the footage of what happened, this is the reality.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time? I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve
This shit
us.
is so just like, it's like a children's fucking argument.
You gotta take it up with them. You gotta resolve it with them. Okay, well, thanks.
This is where corporate is telling Ben that Ben has to talk to the store owners of that specific store, and then the store owners are telling Ben that he has to come here and talk to corporate.
Thank you. Hey, do you want to talk? They're on their way out. If you want me to grab them or not?
I don't know. It kind of looks like the reality of what happened is we left too early for them. They wanted to pull us back in to keep talking to us. But we did show back up a second time. And to Ammon's credit, about halfway through the conversation, he did say that if we don't leave, he's going to call the cops on us.
You can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
And this is right after I told him you could do it either the easy way and just give us the Legos back, or we can do it the hard way, implying that we would take it to court.
But now they're just going to say that you threaten him, and it's just, dude, this is so gross.
You're threatening me.
I'm not threatening. We're right. Like, we have a right to the Legos, so we're going to get them the easy way or the hard way.
What proof of ownership have you provided to me that you own this Lego?
I mean, I can give you proof if you want.
Right, provide proof.
But right after he says this, he's now asking us to provide him proof that we actually are entitled to these Legos, so we can't leave now because he just told us to stay and provide proof. And then at the very end of the conversation, he says this one more time.
Dude, something's in my eye.
Okay, you've been asked to leave. Please leave.
We have to leave? Okay. Well, thank you for working with us, and so see you
Bro,
later.
we got to get past this recap. I want to know, like, what actually happened.
The video footage of what actually happened. But now let's hear how Ammon describes it to the police.
Guys, at this point, I've asked you to leave. Please leave. Well, we you know, like, you have to listen to us. You have to pay us this money. No, guys, you need to leave, and you're not leaving. Like, but I asked multiple times, they did not leave.
Looks like that might be a second-degree felony. He's facing felony charge.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm going to jump to the fucking screen. I'm going to lose my shit. Who the fuck is this woman? I'm going to lose my fucking mind, dude. She's laughing and, like, sighing at the fact that she has to deal with this situation. I actually want to jump through the monitor and find this person in Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, I'm going to lose my shit. Why is she laughing? How much of a fucking loser are you? Genuinely. Because it's not like, oh, she's innocent. She's just caught up in it. Fuck you. Fuck off. It's actually boiling my blood. The fucking corruption and disgustingness of this. Oh my God.
It is a felony?
Yes, because I went to the corporate headquarters and tried to give Ammon the easy way out of all of this, they're now trying to get me on a second-degree felony, which I don't really know how any of this would make me get a second-degree felony. Like, what the heck, police officers? But they're doing it, and the punishment for this crime is 15 years in jail.
I don't know, like however else, like some of that stuff comes through, but like the reality is, like, we've tried to talk with him and said, we're willing to work with you.
I think one of the main reasons the police keep taking Ammon's side instead of ours, besides the whole Mormon thing, is that Ammon keeps framing the situation as he's just the helpful CEO who's trying to do the right thing and return Brian's property. And we're the ones that are preventing him from giving it back to Brian. So I say we rewatch the footage and see what actually happened.
We said we would be more than happy to help Mr. Mansell.
Yeah, because Brian said
he was unwilling to work with us.
Well, Brian said he asked for the store inventory, and that because he said like he wanted to work with you, and then you guys didn't provide the store inventory.
We asked him to provide us with any documentation, and he provided us with a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet is not something that anybody, you can just walk over to a store.
I'm genuinely so tired of this conversation.
All your ice cream machines belong to me. Why? Because so-and-so.
I'm so tired of this fucking body cam footage and looking at this actual chud of an individual.
And I have a spreadsheet that says that all these ice cream machines belong to me. That's not proof of ownership. That's not proof of anything.
So first off, this spreadsheet Ammon's referring to wasn't just some mystery spreadsheet. It was the actual inventory the store made. But I guess Ammon's trying to claim that the previous owner stole the Legos and then lied on the inventory, and so now it basically makes this inventory invalid. He said that when corporate was taking over the store, that they actually did their own inventory, and this is the correct inventory.
When we took over, we did an inventory.
And good news for me, he's willing to give me this inventory. He's actually always been willing to give it to me or Brian. All we've ever had to do was ask.
We will work with you to obtain any Lego that does exist.
Well, we did that, and you guys.
When?
I think like 5 or 6 times, and we've gotten 0 response back.
Yeah, literally the first thing I did right when I heard about this entire situation was I googled Bricks and Minifigs, clicked on their website, clicked contact us, and sent them a message. I actually got a message back from corporate saying that they would love to help. But after a few months, I kept trying to reply to this message, and they just completely ghosted me.
When?
I think we've done like 6 over the last like 4 or 5 months.
Pull it up. Find out. Tell me when.
Let's see. I said like, hey, I don't think this ever got resolved. I'm just reaching back out right now, and then never.
Hit forward right now. Resend it.
What's the email?
That is I don't know what email address that is.
This is on your guys' website.
That says fbc.team. I said franchise at bricksandminifigs.com.
Well, this is just on the website, so.
Did I tell you look up something on the website and send it there?
Well.
Did I say that? Just barely.
Well, that's what.
Yes or no?
Oh my God.
Did I say that?
No.
I just said send me an email to franchise at bricksandminifigs.com. And we will work with that.
But you're getting mad at me because I emailed the email on the website?
You keep saying that you, like, so that, I understand that, but I'm telling you right now, and you're trying to argue on something that I didn't give you any information about. I'm telling you, send it to that one.
Yeah, but you're like getting upset at us that we emailed the email that was on
I really
the
want to
website.
fast forward, but I can't.
The way to do this.
Ben, please get to the fucking point. We're tired of looking at this guy.
Well, that's your guys' fault for putting
Fuck.
that email on the website.
Sure. Okay.
Ben, so why are you getting mad at us because we emailed the website for your instructions?
You harass us for all sorts of things. I'm not getting mad at you.
Well, we're not harassing. We're just asking for our Legos back. If someone stole money from you and you went and politely asked for the money back, is that you harassing them?
It seems like Ammon kept either trying to stall or switch the subject. It almost seems like he doesn't want to actually give us this inventory. But he keeps saying he's willing to give it to us.
You guys can send that inventory list to us?
I do believe so, yes. I think we have sent that to Brian.
He says he said that's all he wants is the inventory list, and he'll stop like bugging you guys.
Well, then, Mr. Mansell and you, and if you want to be included on the emails with Mr. Mansell, that's totally fine. You guys can email us, and we can go
But
back.
you guys will give him the inventory list? Because he said he's been asking for it for over a year now.
Not gonna lie, Ben. I gotta say some shit about Ben. I really do. I really do, dude. Like, yeah, he's doing the right thing, but and he's providing evidence and he's helping the guy out. But he's running this like a fucking toddler, dude. The way he talks, the way he delivers sentences, and like tries to make points, and the things he says to officials and cops and lawyers is the most toddler behavior I've ever seen. Part of the reason nobody fucking listens is because of how Ben is delivering this. He talks like a toddler. If he approached this like a grown-ass man, it would have a whole different behavior. But he just repeats words and just, dude, it's like,
list that was obtained when
Fuck.
the store was originally taken
making
over
it
with
so much harder on
Work
himself.
through that process and try and identify what was or wasn't there, and also try and identify
The whole like
how
stupid like, oh well, yeah, but like you guys actually know you're like, dude, stop. They don't care. They're not listening to you. Like just go on.
Yeah, I think Brian gets upset because he says they always say that they'll send me the list, kind of like how you're saying, oh, we can send it easily. But then when it comes down to it, you'll never actually send it. So maybe if you actually go ahead and send it, it would make him feel better.
Well, I understand what you're trying to get at. I'm more than willing to work with you and help you. That's what I'm saying. Send an email to that email address that I just gave to you, and that will produce results.
Anyways, I sent an email to the email he told me about, not the one on their website. That's a bad email. Don't ever email that one or the CEO is going to be pissed. But according to Ammon, now that I've sent this email, I should be receiving the inventory list very soon. So I waited all day. And I got no answer. So,
like
the
that's
next
what
day,
I'm
I sent him
talking
another
about.
Email. I patiently waited again for about a week. And finally,
this is the response. Mr. Schneider, BAM Franchising Incorporation will not participate in any form of communication that appears designed for public provocation, harassment, or manipulation of facts for the purpose of media content. Attempts to obtain privileged or confidential information through misrepresentation or the creation of fraudulent documents.
Just for me asking for this inventory list to prove their innocence, because I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I want to be like, hey, if you're innocent, I want to prove that you're innocent with this inventory list. But now, by me trying to do that, that's criminal behavior on my part.
And considered harassment. And we reserve all rights to refer such behavior to appropriate legal authorities,
It's
aka the cops.
So don't ask for our inventory list, or else we're going to call the cops.
Yes, Bricks and Minifigs has officially banned me from ever asking for this inventory list again. And I'm not the only one who's banned from asking for this list.
He promised us a full inventory right away. We've never received it.
Yeah, and every time it's been just absolutely nothing. So we've never gotten anything. We've never gotten an inventory list.
Yeah, the previous owner who got her entire store stolen from her by corporate, I mean, she's legally required to get sent an inventory list, and even she, 2 years later, has not gotten it yet.
It would have resolved everything because they would have had to identify everything in the store, and it would have identified all of Brian's stuff, and they never provided it, so we couldn't then demand the third-party evaluation.
And it's now, what, a year and a half later?
You know, who knows what.
Still no inventory.
Dang.
So.
Bro, I'm about to just jump forward.
A lot of problems a year and a half ago to go, here's the inventory.
And even Brian.
It's just content at this point.
Inventory list yet.
I've never received an inventory list. I've never received a record of sales because they can't provide it. They opened the store up almost right away and started selling it.
And the worst part about all of this is it seems like the CEO is pretty much just trying to rub all of this in everyone's face. When I turned on the news, I saw this.
Bro, it was on Fox.
The inventory. Have you gone through the store, figured out what was part of his collection?
That's funny. I didn't know he was on Fox.
Shown him that inventory to offer that.
We've tried to share those with Mr. Mansell in hopes that he can see, you know, like that we were not attempting in any way, shape, or form to withhold anything. Those then were offered to him, and the initial offer was rejected.
So now on public television, Ammon, the CEO, is telling the world that he tried to give us this inventory, but we're the ones that didn't want it.
We do want to help him recover as much of the collection. Our number one priority right now is to ensure that he gets made whole. We know that we have a responsibility to work with him to make sure he does get made whole.
So you've offered Brian the inventory of sets that was in the store.
Yeah, whatever was left over, we've offered that on multiple occasions. So we've tried to make multiple offers, and hopefully we'll be able to get them to the table so we can discuss it.
And this is pretty much Ammon's game plan now. Go on as many news stations as you can and lie.
The entire time we were saying, hey, we want to help, we want to help.
The main narrative now seems to be Bricks and Minifigs has always been trying to give Brian his Legos back, but Brian just never wanted them back.
Would you be willing to just take this? And the answer was no. It was attempted to be given to the family, and it was refused. They made the offer and said, hey, you can have all this. And that offer was not accepted at the time.
Well, that's Ammon's side of the story, but I'd say let's take a look at what actually happened.
Read from the bottom up. That is our correspondence with Bricks and Minifigs, trying to work with them in getting the sets back.
So right when this happened, Brian hired an attorney to reach out to Bricks and Minifigs. They sent an email saying, how should we proceed to retake the possession of the sets/minifigures? And they actually emailed back saying they were willing to help. And then after this, they just never respond. So Brian's attorney sent them another email, just following up on this, when can we pick up the sets? And they still didn't respond. So the attorneys emailed back saying, it's now been 16 days. How can we get these Legos back? And finally, they received a response.
We're not giving them back.
Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson have no legal obligation to return any of the Lego product that exists in their store to you. What? So yeah, basically they're saying that they're the ones that are not able to work with you, is what it seems like.
Exactly.
They finished this email saying, we consider this matter closed and will not be returning any Lego products to you. So as you can see, that's the reality of what actually happened. But then Ammon goes on Fox News and says this.
So they actually did have an attorney send information to us. We said, great, appreciate this. Let's see what we can do to work this out. Yeah. And then we never heard back.
So why is Ammon going on?
All right. Executive decision. I don't give a fuck. We've been dealing with this for so many months. I'm not hearing this another time. I've consumed hours of the exact same content. I'm skipping ahead. I don't care. I'm skipping ahead. You guys can click off the video and go watch it full. I don't care. Like, this is all shit we know, and I've wasted half an hour of my life.
Minifigs, Steve, and the security camera footage where...
No, we know this. We know this. We know this.
So it sounds like...
And this is the craziest part of the video to me that proves that everything Bricks and Minifigs is saying is a lie. My first question is, how could this not be credible? It's literally just video evidence of what happened that night. But at least now I can see why the police aren't listening to me. They're basically just saying that all of the evidence I submit to them is not credible and therefore case closed. Ben's wrong and we're right because we said that the evidence is uncredible. At this point, Bricks and Minifigs is working with the police to just come up with whatever story they can to make any evidence I give them seem as uncredible as possible.
In all of his actions to just generate clicks and likes to get, you know, like social media clout without putting in work and just doing the crummy stuff.
Interesting.
He seems like a fun gentleman.
No. Oh, and you know,
his MO really seems to follow somebody who's like a paper tiger, right? Like who, like behind, you know, or like a keyboard warrior.
This is new footage.
And this is the craziest part of the video to me. Ammon's claiming that I'm a keyboard warrior. And a keyboard warrior is basically just someone who talks a lot of smack online, but then when it actually comes down to it, they won't do anything in person. Which, I mean, if we look back at the footage, I accomplished almost everything I set out to do. I didn't get scared of anything. If someone in this story is a keyboard warrior, I don't think it's me. I think it's Bricks and Minifigs. I mean, let's double check by looking at the footage. Ammon claims with his words that he can give us the inventory. Bricks
They just think, oh,
the one that's the one doing it.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you guys. Hopefully, no more issues. There's so many other things that this guy could like be talking about, right?
No, 100%. But sometimes, you know, like it's a sunk cost fallacy. They just think, oh, I put so much time and effort into this. I gotta make sure something happens. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, Ammon just completely proves my point. Obviously, I'm not suffering from the sunk cost fallacy at all. Ammon's the one suffering from the sunk cost fallacy. I mean, they literally already admitted to me that they've held onto the Legos for so long, it's not worth it for them to give it back to us anymore.
I'm not going to distribute those things at this point. We've kept them on hold for this long, so.
Let's see what else Bricks and Minifigs is accusing me of. Well, they're suing me for defamation. But this entire time, Bricks and Minifigs is actually the ones defaming me.
They themselves say, hey, you guys stole this product from this person. If you don't give it back, I'm going to burn the place down.
Let's go to the next thing Bricks and Minifigs is accusing me of. Extortion. When they're the ones actually extorting me by saying if I don't let them steal the Legos from us, they're going to make up a reason to throw me in jail.
You stole them, bitch. I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang. Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
Bricks and Minifigs is also getting me for RICO charges.
They're charging Reckless Ben for RICO. I think it is more likely that the police are guilty of RICO, right?
And if you look at the
police are guilty for a lot more than that.
He actually got sued for RICO. He's the one guilty of RICO, not me. They're also accusing me of sending a sniper to shoot out the windows of the McNeff house.
If you guys want to come to, you can see the window and see where they were shooting from. It could be a sniper blade on the hill.
When the police got there, they realized it was actually a construction worker who accidentally shattered the window.
It seems more likely that it happened from construction work than it happened from some random people across the way.
But even after all this, they still go online and say it was me.
He's trying to get Ben Schneider for like attempted murder. He's basically trying to set Ben Schneider up for attempted murder when meanwhile it was a nail from his own construction worker.
So what's the moral of the story here? It looks like everything bad Bricks and Minifigs is doing, they think that I'm the one that's doing the bad thing. It makes no sense.
Yeah, we've known that for the last 4 videos. Finally. Oh my God. Wow.
We'll give this to you. You'll have as much time as you need to choose someone or to not choose anyone. Whenever you're able to feel that you have ID'd somebody, I just ask that you circle it and then initial next to it.
And then, like that?
Perfect.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
Cool.
Really, this was
So
like
what
the
is
final
that?
step that I needed. This is legit. We've been able to verify who he is now.
Yep.
So the police put on this big performance to make it look like they're going to all this work to verify the facts. When in reality, they already know who I am. They already
I was gonna say.
They already watched my entire first Lego video. They already went through all my search history. To me, this just feels like a staged performance so they can show the world, hey, look, we verified everything.
That means they had a sniper trying to shoot Ben? I don't know.
When if they would have just put an equal amount of effort into watching the raw footage I submitted to them, they would have found out that Ammon's just completely lying to them. But for some reason, they didn't. A few weeks later, when I ended up going to court, this was the state's response.
My name is Nick Mielstein. I'm the prosecutor. Is Benjamin Schneider here?
Yes.
If you want to take care of that today, we could do what we call a plea in abeyance.
Were you able to see the footage I submitted to the police of our interaction?
I have not watched it, no.
Okay, because in that footage, you can clearly see that the second he tells us to leave, where you say, okay, we'll leave. And then he calls the police and said that we threatened to burn down the building and shoot everyone inside. And he was just making up all these lies, which you can clearly see in the footage that we submitted. We were being respectful the whole time. We left the second.
I don't think he's going to watch the footage.
And so it makes sense why the police would take me to court because, I mean, he's threatening that we're going to burn down the building and shoot everyone, but we did nothing. Like, he's just saying that because he's trying to. I'm a documentary maker, so I'm making a documentary on the thing. So his logic is if he throws me in jail, then if he makes up a reason for me to go to jail, then I won't be able to expose them for their crimes. So that's the what's going on. It's clear as day in the footage if you watch it.
He's not going to watch it.
It seems like they're just making up a bunch of false information in order to silence criticism.
So did you submit that to the police officer?
Yes.
Is the footage going such that it's still going like when you step out the door?
It starts from when we're in the elevator before we talk to him to when we were back in the elevator going back down.
Obviously, a video doesn't necessarily show everything that possibly happened.
So according
I don't think I've ever been so like upset and annoyed from what the people like, not Ben, the court, the police, the lawyers. Like, it is the largest corruption I've ever seen on documented footage in the last, like, I don't even know how long. Like, this is just ridiculous, bro. This is like, there's so much corruption. It's honestly, like, terrifying.
the raw video that shows everything that possibly could have happened.
A video that's not edited is not credible.
Possibly could have happened.
Not
And
credible.
I didn't even watch it. They're literally just taking Ammon's word for everything and completely ignoring all the evidence. So where does this leave me now? Not only am I being charged with a bunch of mystery crimes in American Fork, Utah, but I'm also being charged with a second-degree felony up to 15 years in jail in Provo, Utah. And now that they have written proof that I'm committing all of these insane crimes against them, I mean, obviously Bricks and Minifigs just made up everything, but that's not how the court sees it. The court thinks that these are real. And for whatever reason, the court wouldn't let me share my side. They only heard Bricks and Minifigs' side.
Ben's side was not in the room, was not heard. The court signed an order erasing his published work on the strength of the company's verified complaint and the company's motion, with no one there to say a word against it.
Actually, it's like
the judge
insane.
granted a temporary restraining order, preventing me from even talking about Bricks and Minifigs, which sucks because this was the night I hit 1 million subscribers, and
W Ben.
all my friends threw a giant surprise party for me.
The way you write the video pisses me off, but W Ben.
Yeah. Bricks and Minifigs gets to just keep spreading their lies about me, and I just have to sit in silence, and there's nothing I can do to stop them. It's crazy to think about how much public support I was getting.
$200,000 Lego dispute that's turning into one of the craziest legal cases.
That's crazy. People are like protesting.
A $200,000 Lego collection. This $200,000 Lego scandal is literally one of the
craziest things I've ever seen.
I think this might be the best video that I've seen. This is one of the crazier stories I think I've ever covered.
Run by Mormons.
Legos.
Reckless Ben.
Reckless Ben.
It really seemed like the entire internet was uniting to stand up to this
Zach
bully
King
of a
did a
company.
video.
Bricks and minifigs can stuff it.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick. Brick by brick.
Yo.
It really did seem like
Everyone's
right
literally,
at the
literally
authorities'
everyone
back.
is coming out here.
But I was wrong. Now the court has.
Where was
silenced
Cam?
me.
I'm not cool enough.
And it looks like all the work I put into this was just for nothing. However, people were pretty upset that I was silenced and decided to protest.
That is crazy. I never knew that. That's so
I'm not
sick.
even allowed to be a part of this movement anymore. Or maybe I can be here. I just have to be in disguise so no one recognizes me.
No.
All right, I'm here with, what was your name?
I'm Jerome. Just here to support the cause. Just an American Fork local. Just here to support.
Here with Jerome.
Justice for heroin
I spent the
kids.
rest of the day protesting for the cause, and not a single person here recognized who I actually am. And maybe the protesting worked, because after a full month of remaining silent, I finally have an announcement.
Hey, look, I don't need this disguise anymore, because I have my freedom of speech back, baby. I can say whatever I want. I can say bricks and minifigs sucks. I can say bricks and minifigs touch old people. And
Yeah, but like,
I'm not in jail.
we're still
Sick. We got our First Amendment right
nowhere to
back.
go. No
And
progression.
now that I have my freedom of speech back, everyone is wondering how bricks and minifigs can make up for the fact that they made up all these lies about me to take away my freedom of speech. Most legal experts are saying I could easily win millions of dollars from bricks and minifigs, but instead, I have a better solution.
If they want to apologize, they can say that they're sorry by doing the chicken dance. And I will take that as a sincere form of apology. And once
That
they
would
do
be
the chicken
hilarious.
dance, then I will know that Bricks and Minifigs is sorry, and we can finally move on to the next video series.
But
It'll
why
be
not
awesome.
get
You guys
money,
might be
though,
thinking,
bro?
Why do you want them to do the chicken dance? And there's actually a reason. So this entire time, Bricks and Minifigs always says the right thing, but then their actions don't match their words at all. So I was thinking, well, if they get given an apology, they might say the right things, you know, but they're not actually going to mean it. So by doing the chicken dance,
Yo, why is he standing on a bunch of like things super high in the air? Maybe it's like freedom.
But with their actions. And once they decide to do the right thing, then I'll move on to the next video series and never talk about bricks and minifigs again. And
Yeah,
also make sure to
see,
check us
I
out
just-
at www.westealfromoldpeople.com, because right now we have 2 new Lego sets for sale that you can buy right now. One of Joshua Johnson
What?
and one of Ammon McNeff.
Bruh.
And we're only making 500 of each, and once all 500 of each sell out, we're never making any more. And you gotta buy them now, because someday they're gonna sell for like $1 million or something. They're gonna be collectibles. It's gonna be sick. Also subscribe to Patreon. You'll get tons of behind the scenes.
All right, bro. I mean, first off, we didn't learn that much new information, so that's, you know, it's just like, yeah, we're still fucked, still corrupted government, still corrupted police department, still corrupted lawyers. I think the situation's wrapping up, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to keep up with it anymore. I never watched Reckless Ben before this. I only found him because of the situation, like watching his video. I appreciate what he's done for Brian. I appreciate the like effort he's gone to get evidence. Like there would not, like a lot of this evidence would not be here without him. Like Brian just, you know, wouldn't have been there. There wouldn't be all these body cam footages and you know, video recordings and all that. But like at the end of the day, I don't agree with the content side of the video and the whole thing. Like he's doing the most he can to make content out of this, and I feel like in some way he's damaging Brian or hurting Brian in a way that he might not be like necessarily intending to do. But it's not like, it's hard to explain. And, you know, I'm not some fucking big political, controversial drama streamer. Like, I don't do that kind of shit. But it's like, that's not what I'm saying, Gray. I'm forgetting my fight, bro. I'm forgetting my train of thought, bro. What the fuck was I gonna say? I don't know, dude. I feel like the content. Oh. Appreciate you, Sprendu. Appreciate you, Brody. Have a good one. The situation is a lot bigger than people will ever like care, and it's like that's why it impacts me and like pisses me off, is because I understand the corruption and shit that's happening behind the scenes with these police and everything like that, and then that this shit happens on a daily basis to hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions of people around the world. And like, it's just disgusting, honestly. To see the corruption is disgusting. I'm kind of tired of the content. I'd rather just see what happens. I'm kind of tired of the whole like content aspect of it. But a very important thing like to know about, you know what I mean? So still a good video, because I appreciate watching it and understanding it and being once again, proven that there's just so much corruption happening. All right, I gotta use the restroom. Hold on, chat. JBF in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? We're doing reacts today. How are you? How are you, JBF? Chat, we have a bunch of good videos. We have a bunch of pretty interesting videos I want to watch today. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Boom, bam, boom.
Imagine for a second.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, chat. We're looking at like 2 hours. Two more hours-ish. All right. Okay. So gonna.
Imagine.
There we go. I tried. I'm actually gonna. I've been watching this guy like off stream, and I haven't even been subscribed. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's go. I tried 10 new hobbies to find something I'm good at, but Cody Kai, let's get it.
For a second that you're the best bassoon player in the world. I'm
I
going
am.
somewhere with this, I promise. Imagine you pick up a bassoon and immediately you are to bassoon what Tiger is to golf.
I'm the best. I'm the best at everything.
What Ledecky is to swimming. You shape the very nature of state behavior with your performances.
I am the one.
Policy is never the same. Food insecurity is a thing of the past. The ice caps freeze. World peace is real. Now imagine in this world, you never picked up the bassoon. Instead, you became a YouTuber and you picked your nose and you robbed the world.
W's. W Jar Jar.
Of what could have been a better humanity. Could I tell you guys a secret?
Sure.
This is my deepest, darkest fear. What if I am secretly the best potter in the world, or the best aerialist, or the best tenor too in a university choir, and I've just never had the gall to try it and figure it out? Well, for the
You know, that is good thoughts. That is good thoughts. I've never really thought about that. I mean, in a way, I've thought like that, right? That's what, you know, kind of sparked the streaming stuff, right? Because I was like, oh, maybe I could be a content creator. But yeah, imagine, like, bro, you guys could be the greatest at something and have no idea. Gray, the greatest rage baiter. JBF, the greatest speedrunner. Like, or the greatest singer, the greatest sports player, the greatest Battlefront player, the greatest whatever.
the month of March, I am taking this matter more seriously. So I've rounded up 10 people to teach me 10 new skills within the span of a month, just in case it solves world peace, and also because it's, like, fun.
Pottery. I've never done pottery. I had like one attempt at like doing the pottery wheel thing, but I missed out on it. Hi, Sarah.
How do we get started?
It really depends on what you want to make. Do you want to make something functional or just...
Let's try making something that I'll be able to use.
Okay, we could do a bowl. How big do
A bowl? What do you mean by that?
you want your bowl? All right. I'm just gonna give you a slab. Okay, but...
Yeah, see, we not locked in.
That's okay, that's okay. Okay, that seems pretty good. That seems...
Okay, well, technically, I did this in, like, ceramics class in school. Does that count? Dude, ceramics was one of the best classes ever. I was also watching Twitch streams while doing ceramics class. I was watching, like, Tarkov. It was my Tarkov era. So I'd be watching Tarkov Twitch streams while doing ceramic or pottery in ceramics class.
Too thin?
You're so fast. Either find a circle shape you're happy with, or you could just draw. What is that?
You don't know what this is?
Kind of just looks like a blob to me.
Sarah, it's Among Us.
Like,
Among Us. Among Us.
Good. It's gonna be a tiny guy.
Saucy.
We're gonna roll this.
They're doing it for fun. You did it for obligation.
That again then. I want to watch the damn video. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm a
Roll
yapper.
that back. Let's try and get it this thick.
I have a feeling I might be a little too aggressive for pottery.
Maybe the clay's just soft today. You're making the edge of your bowl. Ching.
Do I have to make the sound?
Yes.
Ching, ching.
I'm so glad there's no one else in this studio right now.
She's stroking on my beef till I'm off.
What?
Why did you flinch?
Yo, yeah,
The
what?
joke was so stupid, I thought that you finally cracked.
I feel like I'm doing this like I'm teaching a preschool class.
Thank you.
You've
Love to
got
see
some youth in you still. Oh, it kind of looks like a...
Like a what?
Kind of looks like you.
What?
What? Is it bad?
Bowls can be a little leaky.
No, they can't. That's the point of a fucking bowl, Sarah. What causes
It just
something
completely
to
leaks.
explode in the kiln?
Even if you have air pockets, if it's dry enough, it won't explode. What about you in the kiln, though?
Intrusive thoughts almost took over her. Facts.
I think that might be a different...
What?
That's very smooth. That's actually pretty good.
I made a monkey bowl and Sarah made a Kirby bowl, but in the end, they both ended up looking a lot like Kirby. This is how mine turned out. I don't think it's leaky, but also we haven't like fired it yet or anything like that. I can maybe like post it on Instagram when it's done or like make a community post. I don't know. Sarah also tried teaching me how to throw. She tried 3 times and I did my best. I really fucking did.
Yo,
But for
this
some
stuff's
reason,
impossible.
Everything I make turns flat. They all turn into
Yeah.
frisbees. I don't know why
It's
this
hard.
happened. Turns out pottery probably isn't my calling. I was perhaps a little too violent. Man, if only pottery was more violent and involved throwing sharp things maybe, like oh,
Knife throwing? Okay, that's the hobby? This is a hobby, not like a sport or something? This is just straight hobby? Yeah, just throwing some knives in the backyard. What? That sounds dope, though. I'm not hating on it. I would do that.
Self-taught.
Self-taught.
Pretty much. Adam Chiladine, he's like a world champion knife thrower. He has a YouTube channel. I've just like...
Why would throwing knives be a sport? Why wouldn't it be a sport? It's the same thing as darts. People literally do this as a sport with knives and axes. It's literally a sport. There's a sport for everything. Everything.
Like, watched his stuff. So the basic fundamentals of knife throwing are spin throws and no spin.
Oh my
We have
God.
2 types
Yeah,
of knives today.
GG.
These black ones, they're newer. They're a bit better designed.
You break into this guy's house, pitch black, it's midnight, and before you even stick your head fully through the window, your head's just rolling on the ground because bro threw a shuriken across the fucking kitchen.
We're gonna try to get you to these, but you're probably gonna do best learning on these ones.
They're both sharp nonetheless.
No, they're not that.
That freaks me out.
For the
Okay.
first time, we're just gonna try to.
What if it bounces back, though?
Like you're pointing the knife. You let go at the moment to handle.
That seems really close to the tree. Like, that could easily bounce back and hit him.
Is pointing towards the target. Yes.
Okay.
Well, see, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So.
What? How do you even do
Mesa
that?
was watching Holden SW, and Mesa just randomly got a free sub here. Is proof Holden's cinema, Holden's trash, Holden's Iden alert, Holden's rage.
Poggers. Wait, you got a free sub here? You're not subbed here? What are you talking about? There's no sub? What are you talking about? Are you talking about another streamer? Why are we talking about other streamers? I don't give a fuck about no other streamer, bro. You know the rules here. What? I mean, I do, but not like in my chat.
So that's something for sure.
I'll give that another shot.
Indeed. Straight knife. Yeah. Wow. Well, you're consistent, I guess. That's
That is crazy that he keeps landing it
That's so
backwards.
funny. Straight with your forearm, parallel with your forearm.
The first throw that I was learning was the half spin, where the knife rotates 180 degrees before sticking. Cole gave me notes along the way, and eventually I landed my first stick.
I think I could do this. I could definitely, like, knife throw for sure.
Oh! Whoa!
I did it.
He did it.
And now you're not going to get it again for like
everything
10 more
else.
tries. But it's totally natural. It's totally okay. Or you're going to get it on your second try back. That's incredible.
He's a legend. He's a legend.
I was sticking a couple of my half spins, but Cole wanted to see me sink 2 in a row before moving me on to the next progression.
Nice. Good. We'll count that.
Now we're learning a full spin, which tacitly is the knife rotating a full 360 degrees.
Release.
Yep, right there. No, see? He almost died, bro. You can't do that. You cannot do that. The knife is bouncing back at
I'm trying to
him.
like get a stick and then memorize that feeling.
It does not look like a fun hobby.
See,
I
that's
think
super
it
clean.
could be
I saw
fun.
the rotation. That was lovely. Hello. These are not for you. They are not sticks. No.
Fetch.
Yeah.
Next up, Cole was going to graduate.
He's doing this on like a public trail. He's just throwing knives with people walking behind him. This seems unsafe.
Me to heavier knives, but again, he wanted to see me sink 2 of these in a row before moving on.
You already did.
Wunderbar. Yes.
And this was starting to be a really rewarding
Wunderbar.
video.
Do I graduate?
I think you do. I think you do graduate. Let's get you on the heavier ones.
Before learning no spins, I was supposed to sink 3 of these in a row on the
Dink.
heavier knives, which is a lot
Dink.
harder than it seems.
Ooh. Nice. Nice. 4 for 4. 4 for 4, baby.
The idea of no spin is you put some back spin on the spine of the knife to stop it from rotating forward because it wants to do this. It's front heavy. You estimate how much pressure and how much spin
Yeah,
to
GG.
put on the knife depending on how far away you are.
And by far, this one was the largest learning curve. For this hobby, I wanted to land at least one of these no spins before moving on. Cole was super helpful, kept coaching me between throws, and it was looking really hopeless for a while until eventually...
Ooh, barely.
That's in the wood.
That is certainly in the
Not anymore, but it was in the wood.
This one was a lot of fun. It was nice to be out on a beautiful day and to see so many dogs out. It was also nice to learn something as acute as this.
Hey, what the?
Wait, why are there so many dogs, actually? Wait, what the fuck? Can we... don't pee on the tripod, please. Don't pee on the... We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to coding with Alvin.
Coding? Come on, dude. I mean, like, cool, but boring. You know how hard it is to code? Like, code? Learning basic stuff. Like, I took a class and I knew how to code for, like, a day. But then I forgot. Like, coding's sick, but, like, if you don't know it, it's like, bruh.
Okay, so bear with me here.
Coding is the
I do
future,
not
though.
know Alvin. Not personally, at least, but I know him through the sponsor for today's video, Skillshare.
All right.
I see. That covers so many different skills and hobbies. You can learn music.
What is it? It's not even a real... It's just a sponsor?
Photo.
All
The thing I
right.
care about when I'm doing photography is like seeing my narrative of how I see it.
Photography, this is sick. This is sick. I love this. I love this, brother.
Place in a photo through something else. So whether it be like a landscape or a street shot or a person, how I felt in that moment is kind of where photography shines. That's what I love about photography. And that's really what I try to document. But the gear I got right now, I got the 24
Best hobby thrown out for sponsor. Nah, photography better.
to 240, 16 to 28. And I got my 24 to 70 f2.8, my go-to lens. That's the GOAT. And then this Canon V1. And that's kind of all. Unless you, I have beef jerky as well.
So I've been using the kit lens all my life.
That really hurts me to hear.
Could we swap a lens and could I?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know what to do with so much f-stop. Like I could.
Anyone can be a photographer, but like that's the same as anyone. And I mean, like, I guess, yeah, not anyone can be a coder because like anyone can take a picture, but that doesn't mean you're a photographer. Taking a picture doesn't, like, it's completely different. Like, a photographer is someone who's purposefully capturing an image with setup and adjustments to obtain the perfect shot. versus you just pulling out your phone and taking a picture.
You can do a lot in my
Versus filming. This right here is completely different than photography.
face right now.
Oh my god. Oh, whoa.
It just keeps going.
You might not know Matt by name, but you've probably seen some of his stuff on Instagram. And like, yes, I'm a camera guy also, but I almost exclusively film video. Getting good at photography is a whole other medium, and I am terrified of
catching
it,
crabs.
for one big reason, that reason being Adobe Lightroom.
This feels a lot of pressure. I never had someone watch me do this, really.
Close the tab, it's just
I usually import like 80 to 100 in one session
What?
as I go through like scene by scene. And
What the fuck was that?
Oh, that's every preset I've ever made. I do make
Damn.
presets, so that's my whole thing. Yeah, so there's actually a ton of tabs here. Your histogram, OP, color grading, HSL stuff, kind of take away that emphasis on your kind of mid-tones, or masking is like its own beast. Like you use a radial mask to like,
what the fuck?
Then it's like, honestly, it's all kind of doing the same thing. That's the original, and then that's the after. But,
All right, well, thank you.
Of course.
I will try to do this.
Pray for my boy.
So all the pictures that you see on the left side of the screen are Matt's, and all the ones on the right side of the screen are mine. Taking pictures instead of video really forced me to slow down and—
Wait, why do his look... Wait, they look better. I would have thought his were on the left.
Right side of
the right, that picture looks better.
screen are
Wait, yeah, the right looks insane.
mine. Taking pictures instead of video really forced me to slow down and just like ground myself. You know, I've only got one frame and not a bajillion. And also turns out the reason why I was scared of Lightroom was because I've never used it. The solution to that is just fucking using it. Huge thanks to Matt for helping me out
Editing
here, but also,
software
this is
suck.
not the last you're gonna see of him.
Oh my god. Boxing. Some say I used to be a boxing legend. I'm kidding. Their style is different. Says the guy who doesn't. You were just shitting on it. You were just shitting on photography. Now you're trying to outsmart me. Chat. Box me right now. Discord, virtual box fights. Who was there? If you know, you know. Dude, those were so stupid.
There isn't really a teacher or like a designated person for this one. It's just me, Brandon, Joyce, and Matt all happen to be interested in taking a public boxing class. So huge shout out to Eastside Boxing Club, and also huge shout out to Coach Kyle for what we're about to put him through.
Damn. Oh my. Yo, he just got whacked in the face. Good
and also
shit.
Huge shout out to Coach Kyle
Watch right here.
for what we're about to put
Boom. Headshot.
him through. This was a beginner class, but after just the warm-up, I was as exhausted as I would be from a regular workout. The first half of the class was just fundamentals, just like learning basic footwork, basic punching form. Whose idea was it to put 4 content creators in a public boxing class? After learning the basics and after I was completely drained, we learned a quick drill. This drill essentially is 2 people on a heavy bag, and you punch as quickly as you can until the coach says push. When he says push, you push the heavy bag and you try and knock the other person over. Much to my chagrin for this drill, I got paired up with fucking Captain America, I guess.
What is that drill? Is it like a reaction time thing or what? What's the like main point of the drill?
And I ended up making some noises that I didn't know I could make.
Hey, I make those noises all the time. Kindergarten gem for grown-ups.
This went on for about 5 minutes. It was so painful, but so fun. This is the first time in a while it feels like I've actually like pushed my body to the limit. It's really satisfying, actually. And then Brandon had the bright idea of getting punched in the gut. He wanted us to punch him. Why? That's beyond me. We asked the coach if it was all right, and obviously he was skeptical, but he was like, okay, if you guys are gonna do this, then at least let me show you how.
You're only allowed today to throw a left hook to the body. You have to drop, load your weight onto your front leg, and then think of it like you're trying to scoop into your opponent's ribs. Turn your hip towards the ceiling and pop the shot up into the wall. Guaranteed knockout.
Light work.
Good. Put you down though, son. There we go. He's got some
Ooh, wait a minute. His
I don't
form was
understand this.
solid.
Frankly, I don't understand why Brandon wanted to get punched by a boxing coach.
Ooh.
Like, pause on any frame in that sequence He does not stop smiling. Brandon, he got his wish. We all punched him in the gut.
Bro likes
As much
to be
as this
hit, bro.
was exhausting. This is like
Everyone's
the most
got a
fun
kink.
I've had in a really long time. It could have been the people. It could have been the physical aspects of it. Now let's do
water's
a
not
full
opening.
fucking 180
What
and
the
head
fuck?
over to.
There we go.
The unaccompanied minors at UBC were kind enough to have me in for a rehearsal, but before just going into a rehearsal blind, I thought I should do some prep work. So I printed out some music and I met up with Sarah and Hannah to get assigned a part and also figure out what my range is.
Sorry. I gotta fix my water bottle. Can you be our Brandon? No. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Singing? I can be a singer. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. There you go.
One more.
Still?
I've been dubbed a tenor. I actually sang in a concert choir in high school, but one thing that makes a cappella different is that there's a beatboxer. Hannah is a beatboxer. Hannah was gonna try and teach me how to beatbox.
The main three things you need to know for beatboxing is you need to have a kick, you need to have a hi-hat, and you need to have a snare.
A kick?
So,
I thought you said a kink. GG.
Wait, you already have it. What?
Whoa.
How are you doing that?
That's crazy.
I do it from the
What?
front.
What? Yo, did you hear? Yo, that actually sounds insane.
How are you doing that?
Because you're doing it from back here. I do it from the front. It takes a while because like people choke on their tongues.
Yeah, mine just sound wet.
Do you know how to roll your R's? So do that without saying
I
it or
can't
saying
roll my
anything.
R's.
So
Fuck.
as your roll. Yeah. That's your tongue base right there. Once you know how to hollow out your throat, you can do something like.
Beatboxing's crazy, dude.
We decided it was probably best that I don't
Beatboxing,
beatbox.
like,
Instead, Sarah assigned me to
insane.
tenor 2 in one of the pieces that they're learning. I was also assigned to tenor 1 in a different piece that is going to be a surprise. The reason for this is because this piece is not copyrighted, unlike all of the other ones that they're rehearsing. After this little meetup, I did a lot of practicing at home and I went to a tenor sectional. And finally, it was time to warm up with the whole ensemble. If you don't know what
Oh,
vocal
nah.
warm-ups sound like, they're usually just they're like noises. I got like 2 hours of footage from all this, and I'm sorry, I like money. You're just gonna have to live with these 2-second clips. And now it's time to sing the surprise arrangement. It's an arrangement of Oh Canada. Sarah was able to organize a small chamber ensemble for me, and like they really had their stuff down. Me, not so much. I was in a concert choir. That doesn't mean I was good. I'm not. What made it worse was that I clipped a mic onto my body so that whenever I messed up, you can really hear it.
I can't do this, bro. I can't do this. I can't.
Cover the ear that's next to Adrian.
Cover this ear.
Yeah, so you hear yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't do this. Not with a group. Hell no.
Okay, tenor 2. After a lot of unnecessary bravado on my end and a lot of patience from these guys, I now finally present to you the Canadian National Anthem.
Here we go.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
I've never heard the anthem.
True patriot love in all of us command. Quand on bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious.
Bro's locked in.
This kind of felt like a
He was
self-imposed
locked in.
humiliation ritual, but on the other hand, everyone in this ensemble was super welcoming
That was a fire anthem, by the way. I kind of fuck with that.
and helpful and supportive. They made me feel like it was okay to be bad at something and that it was nothing to be ashamed of. Also, if you live in Vancouver and you want to listen to the pieces that we were rehearsing that I couldn't include in the video, then you're in luck.
Come to Absolute Cinema Capella. It is April 4th at the Chan Center, and we have 2 shows. Doors at 2 and 6. Doors at 2 and 6 on campus. Be there.
School. I don't go to school. Climbing. I actually used to do rock climbing when I was a young little jittle yang on the Latugan Avenue. I was so scared of it because it wasn't really a matter of the heights. The heights was definitely part of it. But I never liked when, like, most rock climbing, you have, like, belay, like, I think it's, like, belaying or whatever they call it, where you have someone down below you, and you have to, like, work with them on moving up and down. Then, usually, rock climbing places will also offer just, like, single, like, by yourself, you know, whatever. Like, if you fall, it's like you're not really gonna fall. You're just gonna go a little bit down, and then you're just gonna kind of dangle there, right? But that shit, my like palms get sweaty from it, dude. I think it's super cool though. Now the people who like actually climb like the buildings, like that one Alex dude we saw recently who climbed that like skyscraper or whatever, that's just fucking crazy. That's just like, you're actually
My older
insane.
brother, surprise, I have one of those. He's gonna be teaching me how to climb today.
So how it works, when I have a tag,
These are OD. I was not doing any of this. I was doing stuff like these. Like just basic, not any of this shit. Hell no.
If it's one tag, it just means you start 2 hands of that tag and your feet just have to be on the wall. And then you get to the top hold, you wanna just...
He has no rope. Yep, he's
direction,
built
just
different.
Climb.
We started with the easiest climb in the gym, and thankfully I was at least able to make it up that one.
Hey.
That's their easiest climb in the gym. GG.
Just gonna let you figure it out first. Think of like the direction you're pulling it in and where your body has to be positioned from there. Yeah, well, not much climbing feels right. Don't use T-Rex arms, because then you're using your biceps. Those are smaller muscles.
I
so
taught
they
him
tighten
that.
really fast. So you want to think almost hanging off your skeletal structure.
And any beginner's luck I had seems to...
There's no shot people are grabbing that. You can't convince me that that's like a mount that people are using. Are we dead-us?
Run out here, I seem to just not be able to climb for the fucking
What
life of
the?
me. And also, I had to pay the older brother tax of getting upstaged.
Aura? Yeah, GG. Spider-Man.
I was able to complete the 2 easiest climbs in the gym.
Yep, that's me. I could do this right here. Starlight! Howdy, howdy, howdy. Big reacts today, watching a bunch of videos, having a good time. How are you? How are you? Day's going good, day's going good. Day's going good. I'm good. Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
But unfortunately, I found out that climbing might be a soft spot in my skill set.
Point your toe into the wall, straighten your leg, straighten that.
Yeah, okay, so like this is what I would do, right? These are the systems where like if you fall, you don't really fall. Like the cable will catch you kind of thing. And you'll just go down really slow. These are the good ones that I liked. I didn't like doing the ones where you had to like be with another person. And I believe that's belaying or something, but I can't remember the name.
I like.
Yeah, come on. Feet up. Grab it. Nice.
Nice. Forearms. Do a little flex.
Oh,
Can we
okay.
pretend for a moment that I was any good at this?
Almost as masculine.
Wow.
What the hell did he just do? He reversed the
Can we pretend
footage.
for a moment that I was any good at this?
That was pretty sick.
Wow.
Aerial silks. What? Hello, Joanna, sorry. No disrespect. What is an aerial silks?
It really is about the fabric and how the fabric holds your
Oh my god, it's the fucking like fabric dancing thing where they're like swinging around with the fabrics. Oh my god, no way. I had no idea what this was called.
So you have to be like present in
What?
every bit of your body so that you can fall into the fabric.
If you aren't familiar with aerial silks, it's insane.
Yeah.
Joanna did it growing up in Rio. She is also insane.
That
Also,
looks
everyone
incredible.
say hi to our instructor, Sam. Sam got busy teaching me how to do a basic square hold, and then she got busy teaching Joanna how to do whatever the fuck this is.
Oh, no.
Shout out Vancouver Circus School. It's awesome to see that you accommodate all sorts of skill levels.
Once you learn the
Bro needs to wear a
language of the
cup
silks,
or it's
it
GG.
should be easier.
Thanks. After getting a lot of tips from Joanna and Sam, I was able to get the square pose pretty comfortably, and Joanna was also
W
able to
angle?
hang-
How is that even possible? How is that even possible?
Oh, thank you. After this, Sam came back to teach me how to do like a plank pose sort of thing.
Raise my hips.
Okay.
Yo, so we're just like defying laws.
Push it, push it, push it. Good. Put your foot on top of the other. Get your head to the side.
One side.
And pull yourself up.
Physics. All right, yo. What? How do you, yo, the like flexibility, and I feel like you need strength for this too, in some degree. But look at this flexibility. Are we serious? Her toes are literally on her forehead.
Can you tell them what you're doing?
I'm doing the French thing.
The French thing.
You're so strong. After about half an hour, I was starting to get the hang of these two poses.
Oh my god!
And Joanna was doing just fine, I'm sure.
That's insane.
I've gotten stuck up there so many times that I literally have a video of me being stuck there in the middle of a movement and my teacher having to grab a fucking ladder to like take me out and get me out of whatever knot I put myself
How long were you up there?
Probably like 5 minutes or something.
That's actually
and, like,
kinda
my
crazy.
blood flowing through my head.
That's fucking terrifying.
It'd be
And it's
terrifying.
actually
It would be terrifying, but that is kind of fucked. Just because, like, I guess, yeah, it's really easy to tie yourself in a knot.
Teach me another nifty trick.
Oh.
And hide away from the world, yeah.
Joanna can spin you.
Yep,
You know
GG.
that like plunger shape thing in the playground?
Stop. I hate those. I can't do spinning things.
You know when you're on that like plunger shape thing in the play?
I can't do spinny things. Like, I can't, I get like super nauseous, right? So like, I could never do shit like this. Hell no, dude. These were the worst.
Playground.
After this, I got to learning a French climb, which I hear from Sam is a little more difficult than the other two things I've been doing.
It takes a while.
It takes a while.
People get it on the first try. Most people it takes them like months or years.
He's gonna get it first try.
Pull myself up and I let it slide.
Joanna has been a great help throughout all this, but there was one thing that she actually could not warn me about.
Doing up face. Your pants are getting in your way a bit.
There's friction on my balls.
Got him.
So I tried the French climb again, this time more mindfully, and I was able to make it all the way up this time. Yay!
Thank you.
I see a light in your garden. It's just the gnome. Just the garden gnome doing his job. No big deal.
I've decided that aerial silks is a lot of fun.
Okay.
Was he crying?
Second
Respect.
boxing was still a little more fun.
Plus
just
fun,
for me
respect.
personally, but this is a very close second. Boxing, this, and then a bunch of other ones climbing.
Forgot about the gnome? Yeah. Modeling. I mean, I am a pretty sexy guy. I am a pretty sexy guy. You could say I could be a modeler. You could say I'm the next Marlon.
Remember Sarah from Acapella? Well, turns out she's actually also a model. She invited me to a shoot with a photographer named Brian. It was Y2K themed, so Sarah came over and picked out an outfit for me with clothes from my roommate's closet. On the day of the shoot, she unfortunately got sick, so
I'm good at nothing. Shut the fuck up, Simba. We don't ever talk like that. We don't ever talk like that in this stream. You're great at everything. You're good at anything. Anything you put your mind to. Don't ever doubt yourself.
So I was going in completely blind. There are about a dozen people here. I don't know any of them. They all look cooler than me, and I am so fucking scared. I know
I
my
designed
job
all
is
these
to be,
outfits.
like in front of a camera, but I
You're
wouldn't say
welcome.
that I'm great at like farming aura in photos. I have to be either soy jacking or cross-eyed or like doing this. Thankfully, a
Soy
nice guy-
jacking. What the? Is that like look maxing, but being soy?
Noah showed up and gave me a pointer or two to get started.
When you're in front of the camera, it's nerve-wracking. You're like, oh, how do I look and stuff like that. So you'll kind of try to play it more safe. I just like to like loosen up, you know, maybe listen to some music, kind of like get in the vibe a little bit, dance, do whatever you want just to get into that comfortable mindset. It's like fun, right? It's like just like an art form, especially for something like this where it's just like a fun shoot. You have so many different creatives together in one room. Everyone's just here for the love of it. Just be confident, be yourself, and just like try to loosen up, don't be stiff.
I ended up talking to some people and they ended up trying to teach me how to dance. Mistake on their end. It turns out it was a good warm-up.
I can dance,
because Brian
chat.
actually wanted some of us
I'm
to
the
dance
best
when
at
we got up
everything.
there. And I'm glad that we did that first because it made the whole picture taking process feel a lot more tame in comparison. Even though it felt like I was just pretending to look at shit for like
Bro's
5 minutes
rocking it.
straight, like I was definitely out of my element. I don't even listen to Weezer. So really huge thanks to Brian and just everyone
Love you,
involved
Brian.
for holding my hand through all of this. It seems to be a recurring theme that I keep getting overwhelmed by people who know better than me until I realize that those people are there to help me. But I have been out of the house a lot for this past while, so I decided it was probably best that I go home, actually first dye my hair, and then go home, and then learn a hobby with a person who maybe is a little more familiar to me.
Music. Chat, mark my words, because it's kind of just like an icon, like an iconic like moment in creator history. Chat, one day we will make music. I don't know when it will happen, but it's kind of just like a thing. It just has to happen. One day, when this community is larger and just somehow the vibes hit, the stars align, I will open FL Studio or, you know, download it and make music for the first time just for the fun of it. Because, like, you just have to, dude. Because then looking back on it in, like, 2 years, like, yo, chat, remember that time we all made a song together and it's just some dog shit? It'd be cinema.
Welcome to the piano. Music theory, I'm telling this to you so that you
That's
can
his
write
roommate.
songs better. And if you want, we can do a little bit of improvisation later. We're just gonna do everything in C because that's easier. And
I could play the Jaws music. Am I a musicianist? Am I a pianist, as they call it?
C is all the white notes.
Yes. If you were playing a song, you would have a chords and a melody. That's like the most basic construction. So it's like, this is my chord, here's my melody. Right?
And that's a song.
And that's a song.
Yeah, okay.
So are you aware of what a harmony is?
If this is the C major scale,
Yeah.
then a harmony is two notes that sound good together in this scale.
Yes.
You gotta believe me. It's true.
And they
I was really bad at these in acapella.
The most basic like harmonization is the triad. I mean, even more basic than that is the third or the fifth. But the triad is a 1, 3, and a 5. Here's your major, right? So then a triad, you can play wah, wah.
If all these white notes are, can I not?
Once music starts, like, it's cool and fun to press buttons and play strings and smash drums. But once you actually start getting into, like, music notes and rhythm and all that, it's just GG. Especially on, like, a piano where you're learning
That's actually a
keys
really good chord progression.
and
What's nice about that,
all the
so
different
I don't exactly know what the term
the
is
notes
called,
and
but,
stuff.
Like 1, 3, and 6 are like your home chords. You can like, they kind of have like a.
Okay, wait, but you're playing with two hands. Now I want to know what you're doing with the other hand.
No. The most classic chord progression that I think everybody who's ever written music like knows is the 2-5-1. If we're playing in C.
It's the 2, 5, 1.
Yeah.
So we're playing a D, a G, and a C.
Yeah. D wants to go to G, wants to go to C. If I play just like a G in the context of like the C major scale.
He's so confused, and I am too,
Is
so
there
I
like
love
science
it.
behind this, or just is it just kind of like people
Yeah, there's
guessing?
science. There's
Okay.
science. I don't know the science. I played.
GG, bro. They just said there's science behind it. On everything I love, they just said there is science behind this music. I would have never guessed. And if you find that to be dumb, you're lying. I've never in my life, Bro, there's science behind it. GG, bro.
Jazz. I don't know
I'm
why
lost.
it works.
So a 2-5-1 is.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Part of it.
There's not too many rules. Things that typically sound good, ending a phrase on a note that is in the chord that you're playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Nope.
That's right. That was right.
Nope.
One.
Yeah. Yo,
did
that
a
shit
song.
sounds good.
I did a song.
So if we're like playing a song, here is my song. It goes 3, 6, 2, 5, 1.
Do you think who picked up music theory faster, me or Beethoven?
Probably you.
Shucks. I think this video reinforced part of what I originally had in my worldview. I think there's a lot of pressure to be like the best at like something, to like find what you're for, or like what you're made for, or like what you're supposed to be the best at. Sometimes we forget that anything you do is going to inform everything that you do. It could just be like copium, because I'm not like the best in the world at any particular thing. But part of my philosophy is I think like the prerequisite to being really good at anything is to be a good human being first.
Here, let me just play bullshit chords.
Bro, but that's the fun part, is like you can make some bullshit and it still just sounds good. Even if it is bad. That's the beauty. Music is art. And art is subjective. Spitting. Spitting.
When I climbed up on those aerial stilts, Joanna taught me a French climb. I went up and I rubbed the fabric on my balls. I rubbed the fabric on my balls.
Like, you had me in the first half. You had me in the first half. You lost me in the second. You had me in the first. You lost me in the second. Great outro. Great video. 10 out of 10. Holy shit. 10 out of fucking 10, bro. Let me add this. Boom. Let me do that. Boom. Damn, I have 3 bangers. Okay. 3 bangers. I will let you guys pick the order. I will let you guys pick the order of the videos. Or like which one we want next. You have 3 options. Hold on. I have all this fucking shit. All right. 3 options, chat. He won't stop building a map to an imaginary place. And it's this guy like standing over this massive map that he's created. The Lorem Ipsum Mystery. Or I visited the most perfect neighborhood. This is videos for another time. Any suggestions? If not, I will just be picking one. Going once. Going twice. Sold. To the Lorem Ipsum Mystery. I don't even know if I'm saying the word right. Okay. I saw this video last night, added it to my feed. You guys know I like to, like, my description in my fucking YouTube channel is literally, you know, I watch those videos that nobody watches on their feed. I like to watch the random shit, the shit that sticks out, right? Lorem ipsum. Ipsum, I don't even know how to properly say it, is the text that pops up whenever you open, like, you know, if you've ever used Photoshop, right? Boom. When you've used Photoshop, when you've used editing softwares, websites, everything, Google Docs, you will run across lorem ipsum. And I thought to myself, wait, I have no idea what this means. So today we're about to find out. Today we're about to find out the true mystery of lorem ipsum. If that's not how you say it, GG. By Rabbit Hole. Let's get to it. Yeah, see, it's everywhere.
Why are these strange words everywhere?
Oh, did you think it was Latin? What if I told you lorem wasn't a part of any language?
Was? It's a part of no language? Oh, so it's alien. Okay. So we started off with aliens. Nice.
Okay, so it's just nonsense words made to look like Latin. But no, ipsum is Latin. It means itself. So is dolor sit ame. It means pain he loves. What lorem ipsum actually is a far stranger series of decisions that lived beyond anyone's expectations to become the most famous nonsense text in the world. And an unsolved mystery.
I love
It
a
starts
mystery.
with one man.
Okay.
I'm off to Virginia to meet him.
What? You're off to meet him? Also, never seen this channel. Loving the vibes off the first 30 seconds. Loving the editing. This is amazing. Let's get it. Oh, trippy. And one day I'll make good videos.
So here's the situation. Today, lorem ipsum is filler text used in websites, labels, templates, basically anywhere words need to go.
The point is that it's English-looking nonsense, so people don't get distracted by the meaning of the words and can just focus on the design. And it pops up everywhere. But this is only the end.
Okay. Okay, first off, I don't eat Chipotle. Hot take. I don't care. Qdoba, unite. On the side of the Chipotle bag is crazy.
Of the timeline.
We can at least trace it to 1987. With the rise of Macs and personal computers,
one of the first text programs to use actual paper page formatting was Aldus PageMaker.
Okay.
And its third version had the strange filler text for all to use.
of course, most people thought it was meaningless text. It's designed to be. But when someone asks Before and After Design magazine about it and they give that reply, a mysterious man writes back.
No, everyone is wrong. Lorem ipsum is Latin, slightly jumbled, the remnants of a passage from Cicero's De Finibus, a book from 2,000 years ago.
De Finibus?
His name is Richard McClintock, and he's a former Latin professor and publications director at Hampden-Sydney College.
And she's going to just go talk to him.
Exactly where we're headed.
She's just got the aura like that. She's got the plug. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go meet him. What?
Dr. McClintock? Hello.
Brought you a rose off of our rose bush.
Oh, thank you
Wow.
so much.
You're welcome.
It's beautiful. It's so nice to meet you.
To meet you.
Where did you see lorem ipsum in that first instance?
Well, as a graphic designer, I saw it a lot in the layout programs that we used to make the publications for Hampden-Sydney. I was looking at it one day and realized it didn't look as though it was entirely gibberish. There was this unusual word, consectator.
Do you have like an English word analogy? Like how rare is it?
It's the kind of word that you would put on a SAT exam.
Like punctilious.
That sort of thing, yes ma'am. I looked it up in the
Yeah,
dictionary.
whatever word she just said. Huh? Yeah, I know that one for sure. Yeah. What? Dude, this is like crazy lore. Just imagine all these books too. I read books, by the way, you know, so I'm a knowledge guy, chat. I read books. So he knew about it. It was already there. But then he realized, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. And decided to take a little deeper look.
No.
I do see consect.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. I'm glad somebody's paying attention. To pursue eagerly, to strive after, endeavor to gain. Neque quisquam est, qui dolorum ipsum, quia dolorum sit, amet consectator adipisci velit. Cicero De Fin 1:1032. And then somebody writes into before and after. Someone wrote in, I'm curious as to the Latin that you have hidden in some of your articles. It usually says lorem ipsum dolor. And the editor of the magazine said basically it was just gibberish. And I said, he's not right about that. And so, of course, I wrote him a letter and told him that it was, in fact, an excerpt from Cicero's De Finibus Bonorum et Malorum.
So you just wrote in thinking no one would care except this magazine and you who had corrected.
Right. I just did it as a pedant, you know. But it took off. It was insane.
So now we have some origins.
Interesting.
In the summer of 45 BCE, a year before Caesar is killed, Cicero writes De Finibus Bonorum et Malorum, comparing pros and cons of popular philosophies. Now, the book itself isn't that notable.
Had you read it before?
I had not.
Oh, okay.
I have still actually not read the entire thing.
Oh.
He's guilty.
Sounds like it's not compelling reading.
Still, as one of the most famous writers in history, arguably responsible for the Renaissance,
Well-
the Enlightenment, and our enduring love for the Roman Empire, it's no surprise we've saved many Cicero works over the past 2,000 years. But immediately there are complications. Lorem Ipsum was not just copied down. The passage Richard found is Book 1, Chapter 10, sections 32 to 33.
Well, the NG is a big change because that's an English thing and not a Latin thing.
You would never see a word ending with NG in Latin.
No, and they took the V off Wellet, which that doesn't mean he wishes anymore, it just means Ellet.
So much knowledge. So much knowledge behind this. It's actually insane. Like, I'm trying to understand it, and it's like I understand, things come from Latin, but dude, what? What? This is so cool.
Messed up it is. The English translation of Cicero's original sentence reads, "Nor is there anyone who pursues or desires to obtain pain itself, simply because it is pain."
Nor is there anyone who pursues or desires to obtain pain itself, simply because it is pain. Do I understand? Nope.
In 2012, a Latin scholar at the University of Cambridge attempted to translate lorem ipsum into English and got Ro itself, let it be sorrow. Let him love it. Let him pursue it. Ishing for its acquisitiendum.
Yeah, GG. This is why we can't trust humans. That is not at all what the translation was. Brother did not get it.
But even if Lorem Ipsum's been tampered with, at least we have its origin. Before and After magazine publishes a correction, Lorem Ipsum, and quotes Richard's facts. Lorem Ipsum is Latin. What I find remarkable is that this text has been the industry's standard dummy text ever since some printer in the 1500s took a galley of type and scrambled it to make a type specimen book.
This is the narrative now repeated by almost every source on Lorem Ipsum. The narrative. See, I thought this video would be my usual process. Research, talk to experts, report back. But soon I realized all the Lorem Ipsum websites were wrong. And then I realized a complete history of Lorem Ipsum doesn't exist. There is no paper. There is no expert.
It's on page 34 of a book that no one in their right mind would actually open. So where on earth did they find it?
If you can dig out something definitive, this story could get so much traction.
And that's when this went from me making a video to me conducting a full research investigation. Let's start.
Bro, does she discover something on her own? Okay, because that would be really cool if she discovers bro, what?
Start here. Every source I see on Lorem Ipsum
Has that
says
same
it was
error.
invented in the 1500s.
Right.
Every result you click on Google says with great confidence. It was invented by an anonymous typesetter in the 1500s.
Yes, and that's all my fault.
Oh no. You were writing in
Don't blame
because you were
yourself.
specifically trying to correct lorem ipsum, and then you just added that
Yes.
in.
I actually never set out to become the world expert on this subject. I just wanted things to be right. And this has all kind of happened around me, and it's kind of like the person in Charlie Brown who had a cloud over his head everywhere he went.
And here I am making the cloud a rainstorm above your head. You definitely correct for that fault because of what you discover next.
It was only later when I went back to the book to look at it and physically turned page that all of a sudden it clicked that it was that particular page and not any just regular text.
Shall we go see the book itself?
Okay.
I'd
Oh my
love
God.
to see, and it was in this library.
It was in this library.
Wow.
And this very copy of the book.
What? He's got the very copy? No way. No way. What? Oh my God.
H. Rackham, M.A.
Published in 1914.
Neque por quisquam est qui do, which is splits the word. And then there's a page that starts off lorem ipsum quia dolor sit
Wow.
Consectator ad episcuelet.
That's incredible.
That is, yeah.
So with your discovery of the
That is so sick.
1914 Rackham book, I decided to go on my own discovery because I wanted to double and just triple check that lorem ipsum had not existed before then. And I actually was able to find dictionaries that actually have a de lorem ipsum cutoff as well from the 1800s. So this English one
Dude, look at his reaction. That's so wholesome.
actually have a de lorem ipsum cutoff as well from the 1800s. So this English one is from 1829. If you look under their definition of the word eo,
AO.
AO.
Therefore.
Look right at this line here.
Nec por quisquam est qui do, and then lorem
ipsum.
quia dolor sit amet.
Right. I thought this was very intriguing. And then this
It is
other
indeed.
one is this German one from 1887. And this actually, same word you looked for. Look, it says neque poro quisquam est qui do lorem
But
ipsum.
it's cool, but it doesn't
So
predate
I
the
found these,
15,
and I got
right?
excited. But then when I looked further, they do both just cut off after only one sentence. And I do think someone is very unlikely to have the phrase lorem ipsum because of the cutoff in one of these dictionaries,
Right.
and then had to go find
Precious,
another book to get the rest of the excerpt. I do
there's
think
another.
evidence still stands for the 1914 version. But the other thing I went looking for, the other angle I wanted to try, was looking for just any dummy text that was used before lorem ipsum, just to see if it would come up in some archive of that. That's when I found the direct ancestor to lorem ipsum. Centuries ago, typographers used to copy a juicier Cicero quote, the start of a speech exposing the senator Catiline for plotting to overthrow the government. Quousque tandem abutere Catilina patientia nostra.
How long, Cataline, will you abuse our patience?
It was so common in the 17 and 1800s that it literally changed the shape of the capital letter Q as typographers competed to make their tales longer and more impressive.
Yo, that is so random.
I found
W
all
history.
of these from what I was really looking for, which was like an archive, really cataloging all of the type specimens at the time. And that is this book, Daniel Berkeley Updike's Printing Types. It is so well done and so rigorously documented. I got lost in that book for a very long time, but when you comb through the more than 200 illustrations in the book, there is absolutely nothing besides the Catalina quote and English quotes or prayers. That's it. What's also interesting is that this book was published in 1922. To me, this was also useful to see that lorem ipsum had not been documented prior to 1922.
The biggest thing is that the whole concept of dummy text did not happen until the middle of the 20th century.
Oh, and why was that?
There was no way to do dummy text in those days because it was all lead type. A page of type would probably take the better part of half an hour to set.
I see. So you're saying there's also kind of a purpose-driven or history reason why it wouldn't have existed earlier.
It would be a waste of time to set up dummy text, basically, yes.
But in the timeline
That
of
makes
lorem
sense,
ipsum,
yeah,
we still
'cause-
have a huge gap
'cause
from
that's a draw.
1914 to 1987. So I attacked from the other direction and found the person who brought lorem ipsum digital and Aldous PageMaker.
I was there at the beginning, pretty much. They wanted a designer to be involved really early on.
Do you mind giving an intro to what Aldous PageMaker was?
It was kind of the first page layout software before you used a typewriter.
When updating the next version of PageMaker, Laura
What? So it's like a
remembered something from her
pre-Google
design
Doc or
roots.
something?
You know, production was expensive. You had to kind of figure it all out and spec it ahead of time. When I was designing a feature story, let's say, to lay out the body text, Letraset made this rub-down lettering, and you'd get sheets of this stuff. And for the headlines, you'd rub down individual letters, and for the body text, you'd get a sheet of the lorem ipsum text. So I decided that we should add it as one of the tools or the extras that you got when you got the program.
We've reached the heart of the mystery. Letraset is what I've been using to make all the fun text throughout the video. In the 60s, these little dry transfer sheets transformed type design. Before Letraset, designers had to stencil lettering by hand or pay a professional printer for it. But now, with just a bit of pressing, they could play with the core elements of text.
What the?
Like
Whoa.
fonts. You know what that
Whoa.
is. Leading, or vertical space. Tracking, or horizontal space. Kerning.
Yeah, see, Topography 101, no clue what's going on here. No clue what's going on here. I'm not a topography kind of guy.
The individual spaces between letters. People mix these last two up. Track first, kern later. And hierarchy. Headings versus subheadings versus body type.
It's this dense, long body type that really requires dummy text. And Letraset, the cutting-edge design tool, was already on it.
What I did, I just took a sheet of this stuff and one afternoon really quickly typed it in. Somebody was saying, we got to get this done. So I typed it in really fast, and I know I made some typos.
What were you thinking on the afternoon as you were typing it up?
I was a little worried in the back of my mind. It's like, is this copyright infringement? I hope not. Fingers crossed. I made enough errors. I hope it's okay.
Could you have imagined that it would go on to like...
Not in a million years, no.
I mean, imagine like, because I'm confused as well. So if you're confused, I think she's the one who created the like text that we see. Like she took that passage and created it into the, random word generator. Imagine doing that. Dude, that's what's so cool and like something we just don't have nowadays with there being so many people and so many things. Like creating new things is so unheard of. Or uncommon, I should say. And imagine like just doing that and it being like just a human. It's something that's never going to go away. It's now just a staple in society. And she's just doing it. Look how happy she is.
If you see a nib, zrill, or consectature with an extra E, that's Laura's lorem ipsum.
But of course, how did Letraset get lorem ipsum?
That's why it would really be nice to talk to somebody from Letraset to find out. But how they got to it in the first place is the real mystery.
In fact, Before and After's original lorem ipsum correction ends with a note to Richard. Thank you for uncovering the source of our dummy text. Even Letraset, the graphics giant who marketed it for 30 years, didn't know what it was. So
30
began my
years.
search. I combed through Letraset body type from the 80s, the 70s, undated body type, catalog previews of body type, ads for body type.
What a crazy rabbit hole. Literally, dude, the name. Oh my
I
God.
sent dozens of emails to anyone remotely associated with Letraset. I searched online for every instance of lorem ipsum since 1914 and ordered photocopies from libraries across the country.
Okay, no one's emailed me back, but I am closing in on an answer.
Okay.
For decades, there are 0 cases of lorem ipsum.
But it suddenly pops up around 1967 to 1970, usually as tiny text hiding in ads everywhere from the UK to Mexico to Brazil.
These are all of the earliest instances of lorem ipsum in print anywhere. It's a Mexican clothing company, and it doesn't even say lorem ipsum, but it says aliquam erat voluptat.
Which comes right after it.
Exactly. And then
Right?
it's fun, right? This is from 1971 in Brazil. Yeah, you've got
See, but I didn't know this. I didn't know they were doing these in like newspapers. So what? Like, does nobody read the newspaper? They were just putting gibberish in the newspaper, and people thought, oh, yep, it's that. That's what it is.
Lorem ipsum, you can see the shape of it.
Right.
The very earliest one I could
Okay,
find.
it's not gibberish. It's Latin, but you know what I mean. People probably couldn't understand it.
I swear, is a December 1967 ad for milk bottles in a British dairy magazine.
We continue to discuss milking cows in every video.
Using 1967 as a benchmark, I hunted for any Letraset sheets from the years just before. And by sheer luck, I found this on eBay.
People are selling these on eBay. eBay has everything. eBay has everything, dude. I swear. What? Letraset body type 10-point serif plant. Okay.
This is by far the oldest lorem ipsum I've ever seen, closing the timeline gap to just 50 years. And it's the longest one, which allows for some line-by-line matching. I was able to find a copy of Letraset with lorem ipsum on it from 1966. I'm gonna do a little magic trick for you.
I believe this is the first time Letraset's lorem ipsum has ever been entirely traced to a source. Take a look. This sheet is one lorem ipsum passage repeated 3 times. We already know lorem ipsum matches definibus starting at the top of page 36.
So it's lorem ipsum, and it all matches through the end of the page here.
From there, it follows the whole page down to the end, nos amica et nebivol. Then it jumps forward to page 56, starting with molestias access potest. Down to the end again with etiam mag quod quis.
Quis. It's modified, but it's definitely this whole page.
Actually mind
Then
blown.
we hop down to page 70, starting with gue ad amicos pertineren, down to sempiterm aut diuturning timer.
And then go to page 118,
starting with auam multa vitiose, down to nullian disiud putialinum depra et non.
This very, very dense text of lorem ipsum comes from 4 different pages
Welcome back, Brody. Welcome back.
of this book. What's also
4
funny
different
is
videos.
there
That's
are
so.
some
This is such a bizarre. Like, how is there a history slash? Like, dude, you would have never thought. You would have never thought there'd be such a deep dive into the lorem like ipsum mystery. That is insane. It's not even a mystery anymore.
other languages. Es muy fuerte. That is 100% Spanish. And another one is Salar Le Grand, which 100% is French. In fact, I even found where you would see Salar Le Grand, which is in talking about Salmo Salar, which is salmon. Whoever was doing this had some fun with adding these portions.
I have been known to add things into dummy text when I'm using them myself.
Oh yeah, there you go. You can also see they're all ascending pages. Someone was just leafing through every, 20 or so pages and creating lorem ipsum. You can see the thought process almost by doing this dissection.
And I have had other people tell me that it went on like this.
Yeah.
But no one ever bothered pointing out that it was the exact pages, which is the definitive proof that it's this book and not some other text.
And
which, congratulations.
And the fact that he has the book too.
Now we know where these words came from, but not who or why. The pre-Letraset trail has been cold ever since Richard first wrote to Before and After.
Honestly, I mean, if you can dig out something definitive, it will become like a minor pop culture sensation in the design world.
Lorem ipsum is still a hot topic there. Actually, to this day, designers still debate the whole practice of placeholder text, which they call Greeking. Ironic. Some call it a design crutch. Words are essential. You need to evaluate your design together with the content and fit your visuals to the actual words on the page.
Because if you set an obituary in Comic Sans, you're insulting somebody. So I can see that point, but it's considerably outweighed by the practical purposes of the dummy text.
Others call it a helpful tool to start designing without the final words ready. And it can help prevent design meetings from going off track with clients.
I mean, I understand it. I never thought about it until this video, but yeah, I mean, I understand it. I don't think it's bad. W yawn. I don't think it's bad. I think it has potential to be like lazy maybe, but I think it is useful.
It's caught up on exact wording.
Now it's a parallel process rather than a sequential process.
Now you know Typography 101 and form versus content. You've got the basics of graphic design. The thing is, even after finding all this and doing this dissection, I still don't know how.
You got from here to there.
Right. I had a bunch of emails out to people and heard nothing back. But I had a little bit of a clue in that by doing this work, you can tell that this was not the work of an amateur. The garbled text is done with a lot of care and knowledge.
You can see a lot of rational decisions about why it looks the way it does in there.
I love the determination of like trying to figure this out as well. Wi-Fi is disconnecting. Restarted the laptop. It's better now. We'd love to see it.
Very careful additions, such as adding letters that wouldn't.
The ands and the ings, right?
Right.
The Y got stuck in because that's an English letter.
See, the Latin alphabet isn't exactly like English. It doesn't use letters like J, K, Y, and Z, while relying more on letters like Q, U, and M. If you look at the letters changed in Lorem Ipsum, Q's and M's are removed, while Y's are added. And words were removed surprisingly carefully.
The biggest change is that they left out the quia, that means because, which means that it doesn't make any sense.
So it's a very smart removal, a surgical removal of that one word
Right.
that creates meaning in the sentence.
And I think that may be why they took it out.
I mean, it sounds like someone who would have knowledge of both Latin and English and graphic design.
On a linguistic level.
Right. Which is a pretty narrow field, like expertise that you're looking for. Someone like you, basically.
I think the fact that it is
I wonder who it is, bro.
garbled Latin text.
I don't know if
and
they're gonna
that
figure it out
has
though.
Those other letters in a fairly Latin-based alphabet amount of frequency speaks to that it was done very, very carefully.
And then someone replied to my email.
Thanks to the powers that be, someone at Letraset emailed me back. And this is an email I would like to read to you.
This is from Dave Ferry, one of the earliest designers at Letraset, and he had a story.
At a marketing meeting,
sometime during 1966, publicity design manager Colin Orchard mentioned that a sheet of dummy text would be useful for his work, and also for graphic designers generally. They needed more expertise, but fortunately,
Letraset had developed a strong relationship with the St. Bride printing library and the head librarian, James Mosley.
James was an academic who devoted his professional life to the history and contemporary use of printing and typography. James realized that all type founders in Europe and the USA use their own placeholder text in their own language, and he looked to an alternative, as Latin was the core for 90% of all Western languages.
And then he goes on to say that
Cicero's Catiline quote was too famous, so James found another Cicero quote and created Lorem Ipsum. Letraset adopted the Lorem Ipsum text copy as body type style in late 1966 or early 1967, with two fonts, Universe and Times New Roman, adding 6 additional type styles by 1971.
That should I didn't. So yeah, those other fonts have been old as fuck too.
He speculates. Probably it was that there was another Cicero quotation that had been used, so this was a great alternative Cicero choice, and it may have been garbled by more than one typesetter working at his bench since the 1500s. So in a way, the
Bro, I love seeing him get all happy, bro. It's so simple, which is also just like mind-boggling, right? Like, just a graphic designer who wanted to make a dummy text, which makes sense, right? Like, the thought of a dummy text would never come up for me, I guess, just in my life. It's something I've never thought about. He wanted to create it, and why not just take, the most popular literature of a certain person and even just in literature in general, and then it be Latin, like they said, that has most of the language, like it's most words are derived from Latin. So it's so simple. It's like, oh yeah, why not do that? But then like for them to look into it, it's this whole deep dive. So it's kind of crazy how like simple it was, but then it became this whole rabbit hole. Love the YouTube name. It pairs so well.
Cursive. Richard's mistake may have come full circle, but the rest of the story checks out. James was a librarian with heaps of old books, a historian fluent in French, Italian, German, and almost certainly Latin, and a world expert in typography. I wish I made this video a year earlier. Sadly, James passed away in 2025.
But if anyone related to him or in general knows about the birth of lorem ipsum, or if any historians want to help me document all this research, please email me. While we can't ask James himself, it feels very in the spirit of a type historian that we're tracing his past thinking through the design choices he made.
That's amazing.
I think we
You
have
should have
this.
come by here 2 years ago. I can't believe you got this done.
Thank you to Dave. He ends the message with Hoc est totem, amici.
This is everything, friend.
I want to ask you about how this whole journey has affected your life.
Well, I generally like to hide in dark corners, and it has been opening those dark corners up because people from all over the world have been emailing me for 30 years, is it now? Wow. Enthusiastic students come up to me at Hampden-Sydney and say, I finally get to meet you. And it completely baffles me. I warn you that this may not be the end of this for you.
I'm ready. Bring it on.
People send me pictures of Chipotle bags with lorem ipsum on the side. And people send me places that lorem ipsum has been in the New York Times. Point out that I have been in a Hallmark movie, of all things.
Oh my gosh, it's Richard! Oh yeah, the craziest part of all this might be the fact that today, Richard's own discovery has become the placeholder. That's because if you want to go make lorem ipsum, it's easy.
There are dozens of different lorem ipsum sites. There are generators where you can make your own apocryphal dummy text.
Telescope, billions upon billions. The carbon in our apple pies descended from astronomers. Post-ironic soft launch, ego death tacos, echo punch
Just
ball,
making up
dimmer
random
praxis.
shit.
Cat ipsum dolor sed amet, chase imaginary bugs. Chase imaginary
I love
bugs,
it.
flop
Cat ipsum. We should make our own ipsum.
Why must they do that? Hate dog snacks. I tell you, it's a cult.
But the most common way people do it is just by Googling lorem
cult.
ipsum and copying the first result. This is lipsum.com, and it's very handy. It randomizes the text and even has different languages. But it puts the history before the lorem ipsum text itself. So if you pull the first words from the website using code, or if you're just not looking closely, you get this explainer. Lorem ipsum is simply dummy text of the printing and typesetting industry. Then later, Richard McClintock, a Latin professor at Hampden-Sydney College in Virginia, looked up one of the more obscure Latin words, consectetur. First of all, this ruins the point of dummy text because it's in English and still distracting. But most of all, it's just wrong. It only has our very first story, the false 1500s origin. So when people post this filler text, they're posting misinformation everywhere. So I actually still have one thing left to do.
Okay.
I sent corrections out to all the lorem ipsum generator sites with the wrong info. And they
Aura.
changed it.
Aura. This girl has aura. I'm loving it.
The fact that now people recognize just the words lorem ipsum, which are nonsense, as a
What is
signifier
bro
of dummy
typing in my
text
chat?
is kind of beautiful.
Or as a thing, right.
Right, it is beautiful.
Why did
that-
bro
that
just
something
copy and
designed to
paste
be
lorem
meaningless
ipsum into my chat?
has gained meaning. I think that is so
And
human.
significance, right.
Yeah. So look closely the next time you see lorem ipsum in the wild.
Yeah, I see it right here. I see it right here. It's right here. This is what, hey YouTube, we're breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, this is my chat. Say hello to Twitch. Spamming lorem ipsum lines in my chat.
Maybe you'll see our correction. Now we've made our own little notch in the ever-changing text of lorem ipsum.
I'm
I keep thinking the video's ending.
Energy.
Thank you. I got very invested myself in this journey, you know. I now feel like a lorem ipsum hunter. Like, I
Yes.
care very deeply about
I
this.
hereby pass the world expert title to you.
Oh gosh, it's a heavy burden to
Damn.
carry.
Yeah, I mean, there was two scenes in this last like minute where it faded to black, so that's why I kept like looking at the time, like, oh, it's over. And then I was like, oh wait, no, it's not over. And then she did it again. I was like, oh wait, it's not over. I've never heard of this channel. This is incredible. She is amazing. I don't know her name. She may have said what her name was, but absolutely incredible video, incredible editing. incredible. Like, just like, bro, this is, I love this shit. I talked about it when I first like played the video, but like videos about just random shit. I saw this last night. I had to watch it. Cause like I see that I'm a content creator. I use Photoshop. I use DaVinci, all this stuff. I see this literally every day. So 10 out of 10. I need a quick break, chat. I gotta stretch. I gotta move around, dude. And then we have two more videos. Oh. I use it on Word. W. Huh, you can only watch so many videos, chat. You can only watch so many videos, dude. I'm getting sore. My body is getting bored. How many videos did we watch today? Yeah, it's hard. Watching videos. Shut up. You're watching videos. I'm reacting to them. My body movements, my facial expressions, and the words that come out of my mouth during these videos matter. You get to kick your feet up, eat your snackies, and watch the video. Me? No. 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 I want to watch this video, but it's 47 minutes. Oh my God. It's a 47-minute video. But it looks really good. It looks really good.
Today, people.
All right. I got to eat dinner too. All right, we will watch this video. I need like a 5-minute break though. I might go downstairs and heat up some food. Heat up some food, eat some food, continue reacts. Let me see. I need a new video though. Hold on. I need a video to watch.
Today.
Because I can't do a YouTube video of this if I'm eating. So I got to find something else. What's wrong with your PC though? Simba, what's going on with your PC? Excuse me. I'm looking for a video. A white line? GG. GG. I'm not prepared, guys. I'm not prepared. Apparently it's a motherboard issue. Don't scare me, bro. I got an old ass motherboard, but everyone tells me it's fine. Like I have a incredibly old motherboard, like damn near 10 years old. And people say it's fine. So I probably should get a new one though. I probably should get a new one though. I can't find a video. Chat, link me a video. Fuck it. Well, watch this. Let me go downstairs and heat up my food.
Victor and Leo. They venture deep into the jungle in search of arguably its greatest wonder, an 84-meter-tall tree. The aim is to climb right to its towering canopy, free solo, using only hands, feet, raw strength and sinew, driven by an untapped desire and determination. Here at these heights, the stakes are high as the trees in fact. They could all be over so quickly.
Welcome back, Starlight.
You find it?
Yeah, it's straight in that direction. Let's go. D'avoir une attention. J'ai pas envie de marcher sur un serpent ou sur un truc qui va me couper les Voilà. Le retour, il va faire rire. J'espère qu'on va pas revenir de nuit surtout.
What the fuck is wrong with the video? Why is the video skinny? What? It should look like this. Why is it like it's skinny? See the difference? The fuck?
Welcome back to another snorkeling adventure. My friend Bill and I have been trying to film and photograph Gulf sturgeon for a long time. Bill has really been... Speaking of sturgeon, anyways, it's pretty difficult. Sturgeon like really dark water, can be pretty deep, and even though it's sometimes easy to see them jump, they're just hard to find underneath the surface. Bill has been out with National Geographic photographer extraordinaire Jason Gulley. He's an incredible photojournalist, scientific photographer, amazing diver, and they have finally made it happen. Now these fish are massive, they're ancient creatures. For today, I've never seen one underwater. Hopefully that's gonna change. We'll see how this goes, but hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you underwater.
Is a much better bank to park on.
The water's so clear you can see the bottom. I saw sturgeon down there. Dropping the flag. Before we got in the water, we had to anchor a dive flag in the middle of the river to alert any passing boats that there was underwater biz going down. Flag's very important. Bill filled me in on the working strategy. Basically, we'd free dive down and drift along the bottom with the current until we ran into sturgeon. Picked a bad day to forget polarized sunglasses.
This is the deepest area right here.
Okay.
And there's a lot of them here.
Sweet. So like I said, sturgeon, you see them often jumping in different rivers along coastal Florida. I'm gonna try and film the jumping. I'm gonna set my camera up and just see if one jumps in frame. So we'll see how this goes. All right, hopefully this is good. Did I get that? I hope I got that.
That's what I think. The biologists don't like that idea, but I also don't like.
Did you find those sunglasses, Bill?
Looking sweet.
Those like Battlestar Galactica, like fish comes like right over top of the camera.
That'd be sick. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Walk up. Do you want to walk up or you swim up?
I'm gonna swim.
Okay. All right, here we go. Remember earlier when I said the water was super clear? Well, that's relative. This is a blackwater river. Visibility is usually around 3 to 4 feet on a good day. But with an intense drought, the visibility is now well over 10 feet. That might not sound like much, but conditions like this only come around every 20 years. Bill and I battled our way upstream. I was briefly distracted by some darters on the rocky ledge of the channel, but then I had to lock back in, because today we're after way bigger fish. As the sun appeared from behind the clouds, it revealed an amber aquatic world. This amber color is caused by tannins, molecules released by decomposing organic debris, like leaves and branches. Now, a large blackwater river like this is not a beginner-level snorkeling environment, and my heart was racing as we reached the spot for our first dive. I grabbed a breath and dove down to the bottom. With the drought, it was only about 15 feet deep, but it still felt like I had arrived on another planet. The current whisked me along over orange sand dunes and plunged me into darker waters as I kept my head on a swivel for giant fish. I didn't see much at first, but then suddenly I could see a large shape looming in the distance. But between the dark water and trying to get my bearings, I already needed to breathe, so I shot back up to the surface and swam back upstream to hit the run again. This time, I was more lucky. The first sturgeon peeled off quickly, but right after that, I found myself staring up at a fish right out of Jurassic Park, the Gulf sturgeon. Honestly, it was pretty tiring work, holding my breath for as long as I could while swimming downstream and then turning around and battling back up again. But each time, I saw more and more sturgeon. Having dreamed of snorkeling with these ancient fish, it was pretty surreal to suddenly be surrounded by so many of them. Sturgeon are one of the oldest surviving family of fishes and have remained relatively unchanged since dinosaurs roamed the earth. And they look like dinosaurs too, with rows of hardened, specialized scales called scutes lining their bodies, giving them quite the coat of protective armor. They are powerfully built, and these Gulf sturgeon can grow to be more than 8 feet long and over 200 pounds. Thankfully, on the far side of the river, there was an eddy. That's kind of like a gentle whirlpool where the water flows opposite of the current for a short stretch of the river. Bill and I were taking advantage of the eddy to get back upstream, and my legs probably would have fallen off by now without it. But the top of the eddy was a deep pool, where there was basically no current, and in it was an abundance of other types of longfish. A large group of Florida gar was drifting in the water column, and some were even resting on the bottom. I did see some long-nosed gar as well, but I didn't manage to get a shot of them. And beside a small boulder on the riverbed, I also spotted yet another long and ancient fish, the bowfin, but it didn't really stick around. A few of the sturgeon would occasionally venture into the eddy pool as well, which was good news for me as I was no longer just blasting past them in the current. My initial instinct was truthfully to feel kind of afraid. I mean, a lot of these fish were the same size as me, and even just looking at their body shape, you could see this was a powerful animal. But they were peaceful, and honestly pretty shy. In fact, they really didn't like underwater noise at all. Thankfully, if we free dove quietly, Bill and I were able to get somewhat close to them. But if we accidentally spooked them, they would make this deep vocalization that sounded like a drum and blast off to another part of the river. Now, I really wanted to get a shot of their face. A sturgeon have 4 characteristic sensory whiskers or barbels. These help them to sense their food, which typically consists of benthic or bottom-dwelling invertebrates. Sturgeon also have a suction cup mouth that's really bizarre looking, so that'd be cool to see too.
Sorry, I was looking at something. How's your evening been, Starlight? W food, chat, W food. How's the evening been? Did you work today, or are you going to work today? Close out this. I don't think we'll do. We're not gonna do the 40-minute one. We might do the 20-minute one though. I'm kind of burned out of reacts, chat. I'm kind of burned out of reacts for today. We don't. I mean, we've done plenty. We could do more though. There's a 20-minute video. I might try. I might do this one. Let's do one more. All right, last video of the day, chat. Last video of the day. I visited the most perfect neighborhood by Cortez Sia. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Let's get it.
Crime here. They put out a notice for the whole neighborhood. Do not come outside. It's the perfect setup for a scary movie. This video will never see the light of day because you're not leaving.
Did he just threaten him?
Y'all miss me? No? Fuck you. Just kidding, yo. We're back with another
It's
video.
my first time here.
We're going to the back rooms. If you ever seen like the memes or like that back room, whatever type of thing, that's where we're going. We're going to like a weird Truman Show type neighborhood, and we're gonna see what it's really talking about. I've seen videos online saying that it's fun. Right now we're at Buc-ee's. We're actually charging up. This is the gas station to come to before a road trip, so we had to come to Buc-ee's.
Never
we're gonna
been.
get some food because I'm low-key hungry. But I have a question about the beaver nuggets. What type of meat is in here?
Cracker Jack.
I never tried beaver nuggets, so I always wonder what type of meat it was. She was like, yeah, we also sell chitlins here too. By the way, I hate breakfast food, but you know what? I'll slip in a yogurt every now and then. Oh, a spoon? Oh, thank you, sir. I usually eat it with my tongue. I'll be like, ah. But yeah.
Hey, yo.
All right, so guys, this is the best. This is my favorite Arizona flavor. I should have got a shopping cart. Oh, I was just telling them that's the best drink, Arizona. The Climb, all. Guys, we did just the Climb. We're gonna try it again. It might be the wrong card.
That shit. Hey,
Okay, yeah.
This is like literally top 5 most embarrassing things. Is when you're waiting at the register and your card declined.
Wrong card. So I should buy the merch so this shit don't happen ever again, bro. We never give up. We never give up.
All right, you're good.
Let's go.
I like those glasses.
Appreciate you, bro.
Have you ever like played with yourself before?
Ooh. What?
Unironically, we left Buc-ee's and we're at a new Buc-ee's, so it's like we never left. Just like the bed bugs at your house when you try to spray them, they never left. Yeah, kind of like that. Peep the front of the car, bro. It's low-key like
W
low-key
Tesla?
dirty. It's like the back of y'all niggas' necks and shit. I swear to God, this video gets, this video gets 50 likes. I never do like the
50.
like goals and shit because I don't really care about likes. But this video gets 50 likes, I swear to God, I'll lick the front of that. Hey, 50 likes, I'm gonna lick the front of my car. He's like,
Yo, this guy's energy
I said
is
50
up
likes
there.
And I'm gonna lick the front of my
He
car.
just be. I love how he don't. He's got them one of them like what is it? He's just like he's good with randoms. Like he's not afraid. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what people think. He's just joking around.
Yep, on this video.
On that video?
Yep.
All right.
So do you work here?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard y'all be getting paid like a lot. Not trying to pocket watch.
Yeah, actually, we don't get paid bad at all. We get paid 21 during the week, and then 23 on Fridays.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
so it changes. It changes.
25 on Sunday.
21 an hour at a
Giving us raise,
Buc-ee's?
They just went ahead and did the weekend pay premium.
God damn.
Yeah, we get paid pretty darn good. They work us to death, so.
Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, y'all be getting that money.
But
Wait,
yeah,
so
it's good. We get paid well, so got good benefits too. So.
oh wow, I heard this like rumor. I don't know if it's true, but coming from a a Buc-ee's employee, you can tell me if it's true or not. Someone told me that like there's
Oh.
positions that can make over 100K per year at Buc-ee's.
What?
The deli manager makes over 100K, and then the store manager makes like 200.
God damn.
Yeah, there's a sign up there telling you exactly what they
Hey, let's all go work at Buc-ee's. Shit.
get paid. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you can take a video of the sign.
Wait, where's the sign at?
Right up there as you're walking in.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Yeah, I always thought it was fake. I was like, there's no way to get paid that much.
The beaver takes good care of us. So.
Man, yeah.
The beaver takes good care of us.
Wow.
Plus, you got a 6% 401k match. So.
Man. So when did you start here?
Ever since the training started before the store opened. You see all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah,
want to
I
say
have
it,
one, but not
on
like
video.
near me.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
I gotta
I've
go
seen some
pretty
crazy
like
stuff.
far-ish.
Most of all, it's you know,
Out of
pretty
convenience.
much normal.
Okay, that's
yeah.
crazy. Well, nice to meet you, man.
All right, nice
to meet
meeting you guys.
Let's just quit YouTube. We'll just get jobs here.
W
By the way,
guy.
Cameron's gonna be like a police officer, so you know he actually has a career. If this don't work out, I'm doing this fuck. Okay, matter of fact, I'll give you a pass. If you don't want to like the video, if you can't subscribe or whatever, if you can't buy merch,
I'll get
just
you a
block
like,
your
bro.
ex. A lot of you guys be like, yeah, fuck my ex, but you have a streak with her. It's a lingo for that. It's called stay at home pet. Yeah, new lingo, stay at home pet. Yeah, whenever you're like, fuck my ex, bro, I hate my ex. You have streaks with her. She's not blocked on anything. You got her on IG, liking her pictures. She's your house pet. Like, what? Like, that
That's
make no
crazy.
sense. If that's your ex-girlfriend,
That's
block
crazy.
her. I'm not trying
Crazy
to make it,
terminology.
shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, you wearing mismatched shoes. What about your? I'm done. See that? See how I'm in the bad mood now? Go Cats.
Go Cats.
Okay. I had an offer from UK.
Oh, really?
Yeah, football, yeah. I broke my pinky toe, so they was like, you can't play no more.
Really?
Yeah, sad, ain't it?
Where are you from?
Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Man. Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's
But yeah, go Cats. I love the Cats, man.
Dude,
I could have been
he
a
is
star
too
running back
good.
without my
I'd be
pinky
so
toe.
awkward.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is. Yo, what's up?
You said,
Man,
"Get
I
me,
just
get
got
me."
mobbed, bro. Damn. Look at these tiny ass glasses. If you even like squint too hard, it'll break. If you see a girl with a fat ass, these gonna break. This fucking mic keep trying to fall off like Bow Wow. Oh, random stray. I forgot. I've been too positive too lately. DeAndre Drummond, fuck you. I might try something new. Buc-ee's ice cream. I never knew they sold ice cream. Blueberry cheesecake.
Where's the
strawberry,
neighborhood at?
Chocolate. We gonna try blueberry cheesecake. $1. It's not that bad.
Ooh,
Ain't gonna
cheesecake
lie, Buc-ee's got
fire.
The best prices too. Pretty good. Even better since I saw you. I'm just like, my day brightened up.
Riz?
Was that good? Was that a good shot or was that a bad shot? Yeah, I'm finna get a job here. What's your name? Lily. Finna get a job here.
Nah,
They
see,
pay well? I'll do it for free as long
That's
as I can see
crazy.
you every day.
That's creepy as hell.
Okay. Got some
Not
good
gonna lie,
pay.
that's creepy.
So you got assistant manager, 120K, gift manager, 120K, food service, 150K, general manager, 250K. That's crazy.
They got
CC
a
and logo,
poster just
150K,
telling you how much everybody
220K,
makes.
Gift.
What the fuck? God damn.
Manager, 120K.
I mean, it's
food
not
service,
bad.
150K. General manager, 250K. That's crazy. See, she in love with me already. I
Mm.
think she likes me. Oh, really? Yeah, she was sending me, she gave me that look. So I might get a job here just for her. So yeah.
Go for it.
You fucking that shit up. Damn, save something for me. It's good. You fucking that shit up. It look good. Yeah, man, you finna eat your hand. It look good, man. The wind. You feel the wind from last video? Yeah. Bro, the government is just the. Oh fuck, can't even say that. Like, look, I can't even review it. Like, I'm gonna get a lick and throw this shit away. This was $1.48. Comment down below your favorite charity, and I'll donate that dollar to that, cause I don't like wasting. Oh, that shit's fire. After this, we're finna go to EKU, work on campus, and after that, back room. So we'll see you guys at.
I'm not feeling this, bro. This like a vlog. Like, I don't know. This not my kind of guy. This not my kind of guy. This guy for the youth. This guy not for me. This guy not for me. What? KC3 Live. KC3 Live. Classic stream.
Funny, Mike. You got an hour?
What up, gangsta? What you feeling, gangsta?
Where is it?
200. God damn. Wait, backyard baseball, horseman waiting room. Are they playing backyard baseball?
What, I got 2 runs? I'll get that.
Wait, did the Steam one come out? Like the new one? It's out today? You're telling me the day I buy a bunch of games yesterday, I miss... Are you dead ass? $40? $40? That's 2 hours at Buc-ee's. That's a 2-hour Buc-ee's shift. Bro, backyard baseball is not that in, bro. And if anyone can speak, it's me. I'm the one that owns the backyard baseball fucking plug and play. If anyone can talk shit, it's me. From my childhood. Fire controller? Yeah, it's a nice controller, but it's one of those little plug and plays. That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm actually not buying this. I don't have the money. I don't have the money to buy a $40 backyard baseball game. Fuck, it looks good though. Hold on, I gotta get a sneak peek.
Going to knock it out of the park. Pete Wheeler has stepped up to bat.
Rumor has it that Pete once ran so fast that his shoes fell off. And he could never
Yo, where's
find
Pablo?
them again.
Where's Pablo?
There, all right, it's weird. It's where I.
Yo, is there a way to make them go faster? How do I make them run?
Chomping at the bit to hit, it's Dante Robinson.
I see no one using Pablo. What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know where the drop is, where the shit turned.
I can't blame him though, because like, dude, Pablo is just the best character in the entire like universe of backyard baseball.
I put it on the hard difficulty and I turned off the indicator.
Chat, Germa is such a goat. Look at this. Germa's been doing content for like, oh, there's Pablo, by the way. W Pablo. Like, chat, this is who like partially I want to be one day. Like, in the terms of success. Like, dude, Germa, been in the game, knows what he's doing. Bro's got 10,000 viewers playing backyard baseball with no webcam. Actually my goat.
Random. Oh, you want to patrol me? I say that then, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, bitch. Bitch ass hoe ass nigga. Fuck you, card. Pussy.
GG. All right, let me chill. I could.
Catch that! How did you catch that? It was on
W Joe Bart. I want to play. Maybe that shit on sale on G2A or something. Bro. 40 doll hairs. It's got to be the price. Look, backyard. They got the old backyard baseballs for $9. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, chat. All right, chat. W stream. W stream. W stream. W stream. W fucking day today. I appreciate you guys. Starlight, I appreciate you hanging out with me until the end. Simba. Oop. My fucking mouse is tweaking. Simba. What is happening? I can't scroll on my chat. Hold on. Oh. Ha! My phone was on my keyboard. Have a great day. Thank you, Starlight. I appreciate you. Have a great evening yourself. Simba, thank you. Gray, thank you. Luke, thank you. Sprindu, thank you. Garcia, thank you. JBF, thank you, all of my goats. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you're all staying happy, healthy, humble, doing what you want to do, being who you want to be. Have a great fucking day. Tomorrow's Friday. Lots and lots of fun. Lots and lots of games. Be who you want to be. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.
I said I need it. This Draco undefeated. Bitch, I'm blocking, then I'm bleeding. Go long.